Welcome back to the Reggies podcast. Here with two blokes who could have been anything, but oh shit, Tom, you're here.
I'm back.
Sorry, mate. You're here with three blokes who could have been anything, but decided to have fun instead. Just a quick little jab straight off the bat. Nah, good to have you back, mate.
Thanks, mate.
What were you doing? Something deadly, fucking.
Yeah, just fucking
Something
just did a wedding.
better than us.
Oh yeah, wedding. That's right.
Yeah, it was good actually.
Yeah.
Thursday wedding in Townsville.
Nice.
But yeah, it was good.
Fuck all service, which is unreal.
Yeah,
when that happens.
Absolutely fuck all. But the stayed at the casino there. Won a bit, lost a bit. It was good.
Nice. Yeah. Never been to that one.
It's where I watched the footy, which we'll fucking cover a little bit.
Yeah, tough loss. We covered it on Thursday.
Yeah, I heard that. It's a good episode.
Someone gave us a clip in the RLC actually and said, 26 minutes into the punt show before a bet, before we talked about punting. Oh, sorry, mate.
Shut the fuck up. We're allowed to talk about league if we want to.
How about that? Well, I might do a punch show now and not do one bet.
Anyway, we got that Origin fallout again, obviously, because we didn't have you here on Thursday. We've got plenty of NRL, AFL updates. Poms in the cricket going well. F1 glory for our Aussie boy. Oscar Piastri got his first ever win, not without controversy, as usual, in the F1s. The Open in the golf at Royal Troon over the weekend as well. Squeeze of the week, captain of the week coming up later.
It's all happening.
The sport just doesn't end.
It doesn't. It never ends. We'll always find something to fucking yarn.
24/7, 365.
And talking about things to yarn about
on your dome.
These just rocked up. Obviously, CTC, our hat sponsor, has knocked up these absolute rippers. It's been a while since we've done a trucker hat.
Yeah.
People.
He's been calling for him too.
Yeah, we did one straight away and it got fucking smoked.
Have we even threatened these?
No.
Or is this like breaking news?
No, this is breaking.
Because we haven't even really
we
sort of hinted that they're fucking coming.
We gave them fuck all.
Yeah, and then boom!
Because we haven't had a chance with all the lip we've been copping about how they get it after one in a row. So, these trucker hats, she's got the daily on the front. He's in his baggy reg and in his jersey on the horse, whipping it with the club on the front of the fucking hat there. Obviously, strap and tape coloured stripes on the side. The Moya one side, the Reggies the other. It's fucking great stuff. And they'll be on sale in a couple of weeks' time. The Big G one's getting married.
Yeah, I'm
next
getting
weekend.
married in about 10 days.
So it's not fucking before then.
So we haven't even thought about a date. And you can just fucking wait.
I'd say it'll be the week after that. But like you always know, it'll be a limited amount drop. Obviously, it takes a while to get them made. So there's a limited amount. They're sitting there, and we'll fucking sell them when we're ready
Eyes
to sell
and
them.
ears peeled.
How does this fucking... Surely a machine does this stitching.
Has to. Otherwise, there's a couple of bleeding little fingers over there.
A couple of hundred.
It's
done.
unreal, eh?
It is impressive
How it
what they
does
can
it.
do. Exactly. Cool. It looks really good. So, yeah, haven't done the truckers for a while and very stoked with how they've turned out and, yeah, fucking pumped.
Wait,
So.
I might just ask a quick question before we get right into our sport work. Quino, you possibly may have spoken about this on your other show.
Sure.
IT issue across the world on fucking...
No, I was going
it?
to bring it up for news, but I didn't. But yeah,
how amazing is that one or whatever happened with this other mob has affected
Crowd
the world?
Strike, I think it was.
Yeah,
but
It's a
this is
Microsoft affiliate.
This is the problem with everything being digital and not analog. One
Cash
thing
is
goes and,
king.
and everyone goes, oh! What do we do, man? It's like, well, fuck all.
I just reckon it's unreal how one mob can do an update of something and it just fucks.
Change their coding and then it...
New Zealand,
Do you
Australia,
reckon that
India.
had anything to do with apparently like there was some quiet episodes on Spotify and shit, and like I had the same thing. I was listening to one and it was real quiet, and I got out and shut it down completely. Went back in, it was all good. I'm like, well, is this attached to the?
Yeah, he's Norwegianed it.
I did. I Norwegianed it.
Yeah, people
yeah,
were
there
saying
were-
it about us. So like, is this
all you
week's
do.
punt episode really quiet? And they
Yeah.
said, close the app. And they just said Norge.
That's
Yeah.
unreal.
Norwegian.
yeah, there were millions of blue screens of death on like monitors
Yeah.
around the world. Yeah,
All at work at the power station, man. Luckily, the units run off their on their own islanded server.
Yeah.
So like they can't get affected by shit. But all the normal computers, boom, down. And then no one could get permits or fucking anything.
You can see the old boys going, see? See? Fucking told just now, figure the cunt out. Go on. See? Fucking told you. It's bullshit, those computers.
I'm getting in the dozer.
He's out there growing his own potatoes and shit too.
Yeah. Now he's got his notepad out. He's like, see, I drew this the other day.
Yeah.
Fucking told you, mate. Fucking told you.
But yeah, I just thought that was unreal how you can do an update.
Yeah.
One mob and then fucking affects dozens of countries.
Billions.
Unbelievable. Plenty of fucking abuse, Tom, days in the RLC and the Speak Pipe after Origin. And look, I get it. They got to give it back when they get a chance or something comes up, because the whole we get it thing would be fucking annoying.
Oh, it would.
It sucks when something's true. Just quietly, it is one series, but that might be the turning point of, hey, this is what it feels like to get it. Yeah. If they keep that team together,
Mate,
we could be in for some absolute fucking ripper Origin series
100%.
in the near future, because that's one of the best series wins they've ever had.
Yeah,
easily.
for sure.
After that catastrophe in game one, to go and do that and spank us in game two, go to Suncorp and win, that's got to be the best thing they've ever done.
Well, it's been a lot of times where you've looked at both teams and on paper you go, yeah, they should absolutely pound us. And they finally won when it does look like that, and they probably should.
They probably shouldn't have won with Suncorp, though. But that is what it feels like, to win when you're not meant to.
Yeah. It was, like I said, man, like recapping it for me, there is not one thing here that anything but they deserve to win, because I thought we were that lucky to go in at half time, 2 points up. Firstly, I think that call not to just call a Bradman Best knock on and say, oi, dickheads, go back and settle down, instead of making a fucking huge scene over it, sending cunts off, Cameron Murray getting involved. Not even going to get into all that, but that shouldn't even have been anything apart from, oi, dickheads, settle down, fuck off, Queensland ball at halfway.
Because it was a knock-on,
Because it was a knock-on. And that was it. Then a push and shove. It's fucking Origin.
There was a few things like that where it was like, fuck, we've got to defend another set here because of this.
Yeah, and Reece Walsh coming over, Crichton knocking the ball on, trying to score, and his foot contacts him. Then they get it back for that.
Yeah,
it's
another
like,
set of
come on,
six.
cunt. Fucking
And then
hell.
we make a break while she's on halfway.
Gets up,
decides
dragged
to fucking stand up, gets taken out.
So I think we were super lucky. I was fucking off our client at half time, but like I said, second half they were just better. We run out of steam. Their halves
deserve to run out of steam.
Yeah,
too,
Luai made that break. In broken play, fucking fair enough. Bradman Best, why didn't Gagai dive at him and just grab him around?
Some of the greatest try-saving tackles that you've seen. Sattlers,
running
even
away,
Tommy did,
you just jump at their
they all go to
could have been
the torso. They
could
go
have been
for
it.
the legs.
They could have been Origin gags.
That was a great try from him. Like, look at that too, busted lip, split lip, bleeding.
You can
his
see
team,
the
his club teammates, Nabra scores in the corner. After that tight of a game,
so
and
that
then
happens.
you're sort of going, ooh,
that happens, and I'm going, it's all good. 8-4, it's all good.
Get a breather.
Kick off, second tackle, give away a penalty.
Yep. And give it away too. It wasn't like a
give it
client
away,
being
like
a grub.
push.
It was like
Harry
you
Grant,
dickhead.
you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Now we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Now we're going to hold him out. And then poor old Harry missed a tackle as well. And I'm just like, fuck.
After
me.
the Bradman try, it was like, fuck, this is a slippery slope.
I think that was just we held on that long to get to that point under fatigue, and we just couldn't anymore. And they won. And they won fair and square. So,
but 8-4, I'm going, we'll Queensland this and just somehow win.
Well, we're
and
so
then
used to doing it,
fucking penalty on tackle 2. What was Ponga and fucking Harry Grant doing? But that's all right.
But anyway, it'd be a massive one for them. Like, they'd be absolutely stoked.
With their one in a row.
Yeah, with one in a row.
I said to Tom before the show, I was like, every time we've lost a series, and I can count on my hand that I can remember a time we've lost a series, and I went, fuck, that really sucked. Imagine that 7 more times in a row.
It sucked.
That has got to be one of the worst feelings
I hope I don't have to. Because, and like I said, they deserve to be carrying on, but I just laugh at now. I thought you got it. You cunts don't get it. It's like, dude,
cauldron
never once when we said we get it did I say like we were going to win every single Origin series till I die at 90 years old.
You're not fucking making 90.
That's all you took out of that.
For argument's sake, do you know what I mean? But they're carrying on like as in we were saying we'd win every single series forever.
They got to win sometime.
One in a row, mate.
Yeah.
Like, don't carry.
If we
like,
don't
you
give
deserve
them
to
a
carry
few
on.
wins.
You deserve to carry on, but don't like carry on to the point that you've just like won 4 in a row and we're gone forever. Like, let's talk about some of these cunts like Cameron Munster, some of the blokes like Tino, Tommy Flegler, Tommy Gilbert. You know, you had Cleary out, but look at your player pool, you silly cunts. You literally have when they're gone, there's another cunt. There's another cunt.
Cleary will be out for years now.
Well, probably.
Surely he doesn't get picked.
But, like, we don't have the calibre of players behind our deadly ones that you cunts do. But all these are no excuses. Like I said, I keep going back. You cunts deserve to win and deserve to just smash Dad's face.
Look, we've taken our licks. Scropes and I took our licks.
No, we got to
take them. We're about to take them.
No, we're about to take
even more. But I'm saying in our defence, we're allowed to arc up a bit in this show because we just.
All I did was suck them
Thursday.
on Thursday.
We had your cock right here and we sucked yours, and now we're smacking it away.
So, and what we're doing now is we're going to take our licks. So we got fucking hounded.
There was so many.
So went through and just plucked some of them out until I couldn't anymore.
I couldn't do it anymore.
So Quino's been sent some licks, and I should have wore a fucking raincoat because let's get licked.
Yes! 2 tries! Fuck you, Queensland dogs! Get out of here! Woo!
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if that was a female or a young man.
That was
Either way.
Not too much thought went into it.
Yeah, that was a beauty. I just thought, it was a real good one to rip things off.
Yeah.
Heaps of intelligence. Righto, on the next.
Going home and kiss me, Dad. At least not waking up my own tears. Up the fucking blues.
Fair enough.
You have plenty of times woken up in your own tears, though.
Yeah.
While
8
kissing
years in a
Dad.
row.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go, baby! Your mum is back to fuck your mum and your sister!
Your mum.
Let's go, baby! How's the fucking blues? Fuck your cauldron! Your cauldron ain't shit! Love your mum, cunt!
So that is your. Remember we got it.
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
there was that dude called your mum.
mum.
So he is your mum, but then he added in that
He was He's talking in third person about himself when he says your mum.
I was going to say, what the fuck did you just say?
The second half of it was good.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, cauldron.
You dogged it in game 2. You went to Suncorp and you dogged it in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, grubs.
Yeah.
Up the Blues!
That just shows
Suncorp
how much. That just shows how much little you know, because they fucking did not dog
There's
it.
nothing about dogging.
They were fucking rooted from doing all that defence.
Anyone else hear Thuncorp?
No.
Uncle.
I don't know if my earring's off, but I swear I heard Thuncorp.
You are slightly deaf.
Yeah, slightly.
No, good on you, mate.
Thought you fucking cunts got it. Don't fucking get it. Maybe, Tommy, you need to go back and rebook what I said last time and get that fucking tattoo removed.
1 in a row.
Where's your Queensland spirit? You don't fucking get it. Up the fucking Blues. Let's go. You.
I'm not deaf.
Yeah, no.
1 in a row.
Yeah.
Get the tattoo removed.
Yeah.
Because we don't get it because
That's
we
what
lost
I mean.
the series.
These blokes don't even like footy, I don't reckon.
Yeah.
That's like fucking Jace said he went to work on Thursday after the game and there was cunts at work. He hasn't told me their names because I'll fucking tell them what for. That were like, oh, it was fucking boring. I nearly fell asleep.
If you don't
I was
watch,
trying
that's
to,
fucked.
I was trying to fucking stay awake. It's like, oh, shut the fuck
if you're
up.
not a rugby league fan and you're just watching Origin for the sake of Origin, they're like, no, it's fucking boring. I'm like, that was rugby
best
league
half
at
ever.
its
Yeah,
best.
yeah.
One of the best games I've ever
The
watched. And we
physicality.
lost.
Like we said about like Suncorp needs to lift our forwards. It fucking lifted.
They lifted Patrick Carrigan.
That's
for
something
sure.
that's something it did. It lifted the contact and the fucking energy.
It was brutal,
full
man.
on.
Fucking hell.
And we did 60% of the tackling, hence why we were fucked in the last 15. But that's all right.
Yeah.
Is that it or
Any
is there
more?
more?
There's more.
Can you hear that, fellas? That's the sound of your own captain weeping.
Oh, that sucked.
Weeping, boys. He's weeping. Weeping. So much for your fortress. Suck me off with a yabby pump.
What was that, mate? I wasn't going to be the one to say about the last bloke either.
I'll say.
Yeah. He
Old Fammy Sprinkler.
that really sucks.
I'm New South Wales Blues.
That really sucks about Cherry Evans. Like,
Don't worry about drowning in my own tears. I was drowning in your fucking spit.
That is shit about everyone leaving. But would you stay for the whole presentation and everything?
No,
if you-
but
if you
it
were
would
there?
have just... That would have hurt him getting booed at Suncorp.
Oh, it would have hurt him.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if I'm in their shoes, I'd 100% stay till the very end. But I'm not staying to watch the blue cunts lift the trophy.
No, I know. But I just mean, as a Queenslander, that would suck getting booed inside
100%.
Suncorp.
100%.
Very weird
Not
feeling
by
for him.
Queenslanders.
Yeah, yeah.
It was by
and that's
New
what
South-
the news articles like gets booed, and it's
Yeah.
just like, oi, fuckhead. He's getting booed
wrote
by dad kisses.
Was it
Probably
Rich? It was
Ritchie.
Dean, wasn't it?
Yeah, old Bulldog.
But you know, it does suck though. You shouldn't get booed in your own thing. But
Nah, but anyway, they know that it wasn't from Queensland.
no, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, well.
There's more.
I'd say so.
Yai, yai, yippee, yippee, fucking yai. Get that up, you Queensland. Look, I know you aren't going to appreciate it right now, but Best crashing over two of his teammates to score a try with half of his lip hanging off. I mean, come on.
It's Queensland.
That's
Queensland.
rugby.
Very Queensland off.
That is fucking world-class rugby league.
You're right, and that actually
Was nice.
Also brings us to another point. It's great. They're just bringing up everything. What did he start that off with?
Our team song.
Oh,
Yeah.
the song. What did
Yeah.
you think of their New South Samoa's song?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Wait, there was 4 cunts who gave a
yeah,
fuck about
Toto,
it.
Crichton, fucking
Lenu,
yeah,
and Luai.
yeah.
They were the
It's-
only cunts who gave a fuck.
You don't, because of it chops and changes, like, or not chops and changes, their team does quite often because they got so many to pick from and all this sort of shit. But you keep it simple, don't you, in a rep team sort
Well,
of
you
thing?
don't normally talk about the other side.
No,
I don't know. I thought you just sort of pump yourself
So
up.
did
Like
they
we
make
just
that up
say
this year?
I yippee yippee yai, which
Yeah.
isn't really English.
We don't go talking about Queensland and New South Wales and
No.
their big mouths and all this.
What's the, is that, like, obviously that's a new one this year. I haven't heard it much over my life.
New
that's
South
all.
Samoa, fucking.
Yeah, you don't. That's what
What
I
was
said
their
the other
previous
day.
one? I'd have no idea. I haven't heard it.
They probably
Yeah.
didn't have one.
That's why I don't know
No,
what
but
they
that's
sing.
fine if they didn't have one. But
They
fucking,
don't win very often. They're like,
That
fuck,
one.
what do we sing?
that one sucks.
That does suck. Well,
Try
at least
again in maybe 5
if
years.
everyone else got behind it, it'd be a bit different. But when you're watching 4 blokes,
And
like,
the others are sort of just standing there like, oh yeah, fucking.
yeah,
And none of them 4 cunts had one. Didn't see him with one beer. I don't know if you noticed that.
at least get it and like pretended.
And then they all sing "I Feel Like a Tooies," but none of them have any. I don't they're just walking contradictions.
Yeah,
them
the
cunts.
weird way to win.
Shit
Luai did deserve
his photo.
his photo.
Yep.
Because he got death threats and all sorts of carnage last year.
Yeah, and he did play well. The cunt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
the cunt.
he really did.
Fuck, the kicking is just improved.
Yeah, his
dramatically.
kicking and Mitchell Moses' kicking game
Oh,
pretty well
oi.
won them the game.
How can he kick it so much fucking further than any other cunt?
I don't know.
It
bro.
went to some
Fucking
of those
unreal.
kicks, like we defended so well, and then you went, oh, did ya? Look, we catch it fucking all the way
5
back
out.
there, just out of a general play kick. He just
He puts
bombed it.
He can
an extra
kick.
20 metres higher and an extra 20 metres longer than Cherry and did.
Cherry's kicking wasn't the greatest, but it was made to look worse by
God,
how
how good Moses.
Yeah,
Moses
that's right.
was. Fuck,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah.
More?
How many more?
How good was the Origin gag?
He's been pretty good.
What a fucking old shit cut. Fucking there. Oh, Bradman Best just fucking smoking him. Pick and stick. Fucking, yeah. Pick and stick. Pick and stick your fucking nose, you absolute fucking moron. Fuck Suncorp. You bitch.
See how it feels? See how good it feels to go and do that up at Suncorp? That is what it feels like.
Yeah, I think there was like fucking. I'll never forget the times I saw Gags do his thing in Origin. But I think,
it was.
you know, when we let him go, I think it was the right time.
I didn't really want him to play game 3 in terms of if he had a bad game, it was like, don't
Doesn't
ruin the
taint
good
his-
memories.
He did not have
I'm
a
not
bad
letting-
game.
If he had a bad game.
Okay, yeah.
But that's like the last memory we had of him prior to that was
Well,
him
do you know
just
what my
flogging
last
the fuck
memory
out
of
Burton.
him is now? Going high on best
exactly
when we
right.
were in front and getting palmed the fuck off.
And guess what your
them
last memory
scoring.
was? Him Yabby pumping Burton.
Yeah.
That's much sweeter.
That's exactly what I'm trying to get at. So,
It's all right. What other choice did we have? Who else could we pick? We couldn't just bring Bradman Best in because fucking
I don't know,
Latrell
but
Mitchell
now,
was out.
but now I'm going to remember
couldn't
that
just
about
bring-
Gags.
Yeah, poor Gags.
Tommy, Jace, and Groper. Oh, you thought fucking leaving Latrell Mitchell out because he was injured was a big loss for New South Wales.
No,
But
it didn't.
fucking
No,
guess what?
we didn't.
We had the next best fucking thing in Bradman Best, you can't.
Better thing.
Oh, tore through years, and guess what? He's going to go back to training on fucking Friday and go, oh, Ponga, I put you on the bitch. Oh, I put Origin Gags on the bitch.
On the beach.
Oh,
heard
how
that.
good did that feel?
Wrong with these
And he
cunts?
might
This
have
cunt
made
is
two
just
fucking
creaming in
errors,
his
but
jocks.
guess what, you cunts? We fucking still won, so take your licks with that. Fuck off. Fuck New South Wales.
Roger?
Get
No,
it-
that's all right.
Got bitch. Like, did he say got
On the bitch.
On
the
his bitch.
On you.
Yeah,
Is that a New
Strange,
South
you
Wales?
strange cunt.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a New South Wales thing.
Yeah,
That
no,
might
it is
be.
now.
Sorry, on your bitch.
2 to go. Come on.
Oh, you know we fucking get it, Gropes. Come on. Gropes, play this one. Don't be a bitch. Tommy, we love you. Jason will be MIA as usual because the cunt is never there. He just fucking hangs out. He's a little fucking peasant. Apparently plays in the middle. Fucking plays. If he plays in the middle, fucking everyone's having a fucking field day. Please.
He's just
Yeah, baby.
right.
just drive by
What
there.
the fucking boo? Hey!
He just
Is that
fucking
drunk
Hold
as
your
this
ankle,
man?
you fucking peanut. Yeah, you might. Love ya.
Well,
That was prime,
That
man.
way he didn't really offer anything there at all.
fucking Tom's always MIA, you clown.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'm Tom. Yeah. Like the voice, I don't know if he listens.
You go to fucking bed after Origin 2 because you got work the next day, and then you're known as the bloke who's been missing forever.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what he's referring to.
from the licks
I
last
wasn't there for
time.
the
yeah,
speed pipes
yeah,
last
yeah,
time.
So he was trying to say he thought we were all doing our licks straight after, mate.
Yeah.
Righto. Got you. That makes a lot more sense because I'm thinking, fucking.
Maybe we're drunk.
Maybe we are. One more, is it, Quinn? Right.
Is it a Queensland one?
Guys, bring him to the cauldron. Oh, don't get through the cauldron. There's so many Queensland fans. No one. Jesus. I don't know what the players are going to do. Oh, my God. Jesus. Shut the fuck up. You fucking inbred cunts. Fuck's sake.
It's the same
I've
bloke.
had to hear all you three barking on the fucking past through. Jason's MIA fucking half the time.
It is the same bloke.
Is it?
Tommy has a bit of a rip. He's good. Groper, you're a sick cunt too. Good cunt. But fuck is all. Fuck is such
Just doesn't
shit.
like me.
Is that? That's not the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, baby. Your mum just sits there and I'll fuck your mum in the ass.
Wow. Righto. If that's not taking, we've taken way too many licks.
That
And if
was
you-
that counts in fucking trouble if I ever see him.
yeah. Well, that's our licks officially taken. Now
Yeah.
you can all fuck off with your one in a row.
Yeah, New South Samoa can fuck off with their one in a row.
Yeah, go learn your song in case you get two in a row.
Yeah, they're going to actually next training camp, they're like, righto, boys. What the fuck we did in the sheds after was not good enough. Here's a piece of paper. Learn it.
What's the best in a row they've come up with?
3. Remember, we were in trouble there, fucking 2006.
Potential there
If
to...
Lockyer didn't intercept that at Melbourne at the MCG or Telstra Dome, wherever it was, that was for 4 in a row, and that would have been the most ever. So we stopped the most ever and then went 8. So
They should have had fucking 6 in a row after 2018, 2019, but the worst Queensland team
that's
ever.
right, when the worst side ever beat you.
Worst rugby league side ever.
Right. And just with this whole, the cauldron thing, the reason that it is a cauldron is because of how fucking hard it is to win there. It's still hard to win there. Like, you did it, and it was very hard. And
Look at
well
the teams every year and you struggle to beat us there. That's why it's called the cauldron.
But anyway, it's all good. You deserve that. You honestly did.
Yeah.
It was fucking...
Yeah, fucking oath they did. You deserve to win that series.
Like, I know how you feel right now. And it's fucking awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a great feeling.
So, well done. Let's...
Anyway, see you next year, cunts.
Yeah, that's right. Bring it on. Well done. Now fuck off.
We will get into the NRL.
Yeah.
No more Origin. That'll do.
No.
The fucking Raiders blew them off the park early doors, boys, but then ended up being a really good game, the Raiders and the Wars. Harris Tavita, poor bloke, with one of the worst / biggest misses when trying to kick a sideline conversion you'll ever see. Like, you're not supposed to get all your sideline ones unless you're Nathan Cleary. But he's kicked it and it's fucking dead set landed. He's a left footer and he was on the left-hand side. So he started at about 10 metres outside the right-hand fucking upright. And it's landed on like the 20 metre or the 25 metre line. And he would have kicked it from the 30.
Almost went
It's
backwards.
almost gone fucking backwards, man. It was outrageous. And then the kick to level it up from pretty well in front, he just looked that nervous. He's tried to sort of just guide it over, jab it. He would not have been feeling very good. Wasn't good, but that's cost him the game, really.
Yep.
Ended up a good game, because Raiders with Fogarty back, fuck, they looked
Different
good in
team,
the
eh?
first fucking 15. I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be a hiding.
That was a
Just
big
like-
inclusion for him.
Probably not as good, obviously, but the same style as the Reynolds, like direction, experience, fucking solid all-around halfbacks game.
Yeah, especially for them, because they had Ethan Strange and KO Weeks, who are less than 20, both of them.
Yeah, and that allows them to play a much more freer style of footy and with less pressure, because they've got their old head leading the boys. So KO Weeks, he can just fucking play
He's
his
playing
game.
fullback now,
kill
which
it.
is like, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because he was killing it at halfback.
And, you know, they're 22 points and in fucking 10th. And what are they, from 6th all the way through to 9th? They're all 24. So
Yeah.
One win and they're sort of level.
Yeah,
with them.
yeah, exactly.
So it's not too bad, really.
The Tigs can score points, that is for sure. They just cannot defend.
Yeah, Rabbitohs can league points.
That's 2 weeks in a row. No, but they did it against the Storm, man. The Tigers. They scored fucking 28 points against Melbourne, but let 40 in.
Defense wins your games of footy, mate.
Yeah,
It's the
well,
old saying.
apparently not. Not for the Tigs. You just got to score more than them, because they can't fucking defend. But the Rabbits, they're sniffing as well.
Cookie was in centre at one point again.
Yeah,
How's one
fucking-
of the biggest fuck ups in Origin, like not selection but makeshift, and he's actually played proper minutes in centre now, and he's not doing too bad at it.
Yeah.
The old beach sprinter.
He's had a bit of a resurgence in the second half of the year, because he was, I think, didn't he get dropped for the Rabbitohs at one point?
Oh, he went to the bench, I think, as
he
well.
played a game.
Havili
He
was
definitely
starting.
played in the New South Wales Cup at least once, so it's good to see him playing good.
Dragons will be happy that he's had a bit of a surge in form. Going to the Red V next year.
Now, this next game, Knights Bronx, was great to see everyone back. with fucking 22, 23, 24, 21 jerseys on.
Yeah.
Fucking
All the
shits
stars.
me. They were always going to play, so just name them in their numbers.
Renault might have been up in the air.
Yeah. I reckon, and this is me just being a pessimist as usual, we were just better of the shit because
100%.
it was not fucking
100%.
good. We were just less shit than they were.
We had glimpse in our attack. We went, we look a lot sharper there. While she kind of holding the ball up, playing at the right time. Reynolds made us look more straight. But we still probably could have
fucking
won
errors.
50 fucking nil. But Knights also could have put 40 on us. It was such a battle of what the fuck? They'd knock it on when they just got the ball. We would look good and then have silly mistakes. It was like, for a neutral fan, wouldn't have been amazing viewing.
No.
But promising signs almost. It was like, righto, if that was a better team, Broncos would have lost.
Yeah.
I was like, but that is a stepping stone into, if we can stay healthy, we might be able to get finals footy.
You know what has got me, I'm thinking, right, it's not going to fucking load. I'm thinking we can do it is we're 4 points out of the 8, 2 wins, but we play the Dogs this week, who are one of those teams ahead of us.
Yeah.
We play the Cowboys in the next couple of weeks, who are one of those teams ahead of us. So, yeah, they're going to be hard games, but it's perfect because they're all the teams in front of us.
Yeah,
so
you'd rather be
dropping points if
I'd
we
rather
win.
be playing them
Than playing shitters that have no influence on you climbing.
That's right.
Yeah,
if we can beat them, then we might be right. Whereas if we were playing fucking... Like, we do play the Eels as well, which is fucking going to help, and we have a bye.
Yeah, and
So
Moses
it's like-
is gone, isn't he, for the rest of the season?
I'd say so.
Tore his
He's done his
bicep off his
bicep, didn't he?
fucking arm,
Yeah.
So, Eels, we've got a bye.
Yeah.
2 teams we play are just above us. So I'm thinking, right, if they find a bit of form, maybe they can play. But I would say keep the fucking flights to Bali. Don't cancel them.
Don't cancel them just yet.
September 1st.
Because
I'd be,
Adam Reynolds...
I'd be going.
If there's a big gust of wind and Adam Reynolds falls over, our season's done. So just keep the flights.
Keep your flights for September 1, boys, and hopefully we can...
They'd spend some money on strap and tape on him, eh?
Yeah.
Now he's got to do the whole arm, knees, fucking shoulders.
Yeah,
Poor bloke.
Melbourne Storm.
I just thought Roosters were going to win. Like leading in, I thought, they're just
thought
going to
that,
be
eh?
too good. I don't know why. I just thought...
Why do we do it to ourselves?
I don't know.
Melbourne have been scraping in like gritty wins.
Yep.
Going, righto, if you want to be a top team, you've sometimes got to win those shit games.
And the first 3 tries, I'm like, who put them in their fucking multi? Jack Howarth and Grant Anderson twice.
For 20 minutes there on that edge, they were playing like a fucking prime GI, man. Both of them. It was like, what are you doing? It was unreal. A couple of blokes that haven't played much first grade footy,
Couple of
and they are just fucking killing it on that edge.
It's fucking up. It's almost unfair of what goes on down there.
Oh, you could just... I reckon Bellamy could walk down the street, grab a homeless man, give him 6 months, and he's the next fucking superstar.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just the Bellamy effect, eh?
No mouth
Howarth
guard needed.
was unreal in his schoolboy years and that. And Bellamy came out and said that he feels like, he's a bit of a big fish in a little pond to start off with, and he's coming to the big world of NRL, and it was a bit more harder for him to earn his chances.
Yeah.
And now he's finally finding his feet, and you can tell he's got that explosiveness on
I
the
always
edge.
thought he was a bigger fella and he was a second rower.
Yeah, he was.
Has he got fitter and
He
moved
might
to
have.
the outside backs? Because for some reason, I always thought because
He was a second
this is
rower,
when you
yeah.
start to know these lads when you're right into your fantasy or super coach shit. You look at all the new blokes who are meant to be starting and shit. And I remember a couple of years ago, Howarth was on the radar to potentially get a start, and I thought he was a big back rower. But
He was,
obviously,
yeah.
he's been playing fucking outside backs and going well.
Yeah, I think he played a couple of games there, coming off the bench and filling in for injuries, and then he's just, simplify it.
Yeah.
Your second rower, you just put him out one side more and they can play centre. And if he's got that turn of pace anyway, his big body on there, it's working for him.
Well, fuck me why I can't connect to the internet and look at the bloody draw. But anyway.
Fuck it.
Fuck's sake.
Then we go to Bluebet Stadium.
The Mayor of Penrith
The Mayor of
returns.
Penrith.
Fuck, he's good.
He's good,
It is
isn't
the
he?
most Cleary thing ever.
The best club player I think we've seen in a long time. Doesn't get it, though, clearly.
yeah.
Moses gets it, Cleary doesn't. But at club level, got to be the best we've seen since, like, Remember when Benny Barber and Jared Hayne had
just
those
shredded
years?
cunts.
But they did it like once.
Yeah.
He
Like
just
you
does it
slip
all
your
the
kid
time.
into the special school team and let them rip. They dominate to that level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have any Origin players backing up around him too, so he had to chuck the boys on his back. And he fucking
Dolphins
did.
really let that slip though.
Oh, definitely. I
Had a
thought
14-point lead at one point, didn't
Yeah.
they? Wow.
They've let it slip, but you can't do much about the what happened in extra time.
No.
But it probably shouldn't have got there.
No.
So they've let it slip in that way of looking at it. But
Didn't Katoa have a chance and he did a crossfield kick?
Yeah,
instead
that
of
was
a field
weird.
goal?
I'll tell you what, though, bro, it just shows you, like, obviously Penrith were resting a couple or whatever, but still at home with Cleary back and a rock-solid team. Dolphins are no joke.
Fuck no.
Like,
Not
it's
at all.
pretty fucking impressive, the foundation and club they've built in the short amount of time they have.
18 months,
To
yeah.
be in the top 8.
yeah.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't there in September, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were. They're
Oh,
just
I
a
just
team that
think-
has just been lingering around all year, getting
Yeah.
a few solid wins. They
Yeah.
can score points. The defense isn't amazing, but they can fucking score.
Like, and they got
it's
blokes like
working.
Flegler and, who's been sidelined. He should be
Gilbert.
a dominant forward with them. Tommy Gilbert, there's
Yeah,
two of
they're
them.
two of their best forwards, and they're out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and having a bloke like Hammer as your marquee,
Oh,
who's
fuck no,
absolutely
yeah.
killing it.
Yeah.
Katoa, young as fuck,
Yeah.
and playing really
Keep
well.
him in there
Like,
going,
They've just
alright.
got like
and those good old heads as well, like the Bromwich brothers and shit like that,
Yeah.
will eventually be gone. But I mean, they've just done so well.
they got a team of 17. Feels like that is just solid across the board. Like other than Hammer, it is just they're solid. They do a job. They're just job doers.
Yeah.
And then when someone comes out, there's just another solid player who replaces them. Even when Hammer's out, Trey Fuller comes in, and he's probably the best
good, eh?
backup fullback in the
Bostock,
comp
I
this
think
year.
Bostock's a gun winger too.
That's
He's
right.
going really
yeah,
well.
fucking oath.
Big long.
He is
But
cool
yeah,
as
man,
well.
it's just I just like it's good to see as well though. Like a Queensland team too.
Yeah.
Just going fucking.
It's probably
The
like
Redcliffe Dolphins. Yeah.
simple case of blokes that just want to stand up for Wayne Bennett.
For Waynell.
He's their coach, and he brings the best out of players.
So
The,
he's gone next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has anyone been announced as the Dolphins?
Wasn't Christian Wolf meant to be?
who?
He was from Super League, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
He was meant to be the successor.
Well, Jason Riles got the Eels. job.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, I'll probably get roasted, but I haven't really seen anything.
No,
But we
neither
all
have I,
know
but-
that Wayno's getting the disabled ramps in down at Redcliffe.
Yeah. Curly let us know about
Yeah,
that.
Curly. Let us know. First, we knew first. But I haven't heard anything about who the fuck the Dolphins coach
No.
is going to be.
Neither have I. Just on Jason Riles, they've let him go early, the Storm.
Yeah, which is
And
honourable.
there's a thing in his little deal that they're going to let him go early, but he's not allowed to poach players. What was it? He's not allowed to formally approach players and trying to sign them. And I'm like, formally?
As if.
What about informal?
Yeah, that's right. Imagine like, what's his name? Whoever the fuck. Are you going to be at the club tonight? Yeah, I am. Oh, what a coincidence. Do you want to come play for us, man? That's as informal as fuck.
Yeah. So, anyway, I thought that was a bit
It'll be
interesting.
Serraldo fucking, times two.
Yeah.
How that worked out with Penrith and the Dogs. As if you wouldn't.
Yeah,
As if
yeah,
you
yeah.
wouldn't try and work with the cunts who you know that the cap is going to start not allowing them to be there. You've seen them at training. You know how they operate.
Yeah.
They know the system you're going to imply and help you imply it.
Yeah.
You'd be a dumb cunt.
Well, especially because Melbourne have such solid depth and young blokes coming through. It's like, hey, you're not going to be playing starting footy. How about you come to me and you will?
Farlongo.
That's a perfect example.
Boom. Sorry, Clint.
Yeah, Clint's got to go and let Talangi play anyway.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
And they got Lomax coming next year.
Oh, yeah, playing centre. Fucking. You'll be on the sting, mate.
You reckon he'll be Dally M Wing of the Year, Lomax, if he keeps going?
He's got it.
Got
Doesn't
it.
matter if he keeps
At the
going.
moment, I
He's
think
won
he
it
is.
already.
At the moment, I think he is.
He has won it already.
Who
You
else
reckon
is?
though? But they just go off,
Yeah, but
oh,
who
you
else
scored
would be
fucking
judged?
20 tries. That's what I don't really, the Dally M
It will
system
be
doesn't
him.
make
It
sense
has
to
to be.
me.
If it's not
Well,
him, I'm
just
not
just
him.
pretend Dally M is who you think is the best at the moment. I'd have to go
Based off
Lomax
Origin
on the wing.
performances as well, yeah, I'd probably say Lomax.
Gotta
He's had
be
the most
Lomax.
consistency.
He just seems to always catch it.
God, can't. We've
What
said
the
it.
fuck?
fucked.
Like it just goes in the air. There's 4 cunts. Oh yeah, does he? Just
Yeah, but
catch
how
it?
good was fucking, especially the first one, drop out in that Origin game. Luai's left foot high dropout was unreal.
I think they were saying that they got one of the All Blacks lads in.
I did hear that.
For training, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And trains to do that. Which,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've mentioned it before,
And
but
he
about
listened.
how Shane Flanagan, the whole shit about Lomax not wanting to play in the wing. Wouldn't it just be even more of a told you so, bruh, if he won Dalian Winger of the Year?
I don't think any more needs to be said from Flano.
No, but
about
that's
like,
right.
I wonder if he just stands there at training and just smiles at him.
Lomax is catching these huge high balls contested and scoring crazy tries,
smiling.
and he just looks back at Flano and he just goes,
Yep.
"Yep,
Yeah.
listen to me."
Anyway, he's
cunt."
had the best season of his life, and it was because of that coaching call. So well done.
Yep.
The Cows and Manly, that scoreline, they were blown off the park in the first 10 to 15. Manly were.
Wasn't it 8-0 at halftime?
Don't know about
The
half.
Titans?
No.
Or at one
Just
point it
before
was?
it was.
No,
at
there
one
was
point
two
in-
tries. There
At
was
one
two
point in the
tries.
first half, it was 8-0, and it was early. And then
Yeah,
9
Khan
minutes
Pereira
in,
and
Khan
Boferma.
Pereira, then Bo Firma, 12 minutes in.
yeah, and I'm going, holy fuck! And then that was all she wrote.
Yeah, that was all she wrote. From the 31st minute, it was just
that was one of
lube.
the best 60 minutes of footy you could put
Yeah.
on, really.
Absolutely.
Which is unreal for them.
Desi Hasler returned to fucking Brookie.
Not
and they
good.
spoiled it.
Yeah. Brookie,
him a
Sunday
sniff.
Ave, it's just a fucking
Yeah.
given,
Well, you
isn't it?
always tip Brookie, don't you? You
If
don't
it's a
tip
Saturday
Manly.
night, maybe not. But if it's
No.
a Sunday Ave, I'm
You
tipping.
gotta. That's rugby league.
The Cows and the Dogs was actually a great game of footy. Cracking
Was.
game. There was swings and twists and turns. It was a fucking great watch. So well done to those two teams.
Gritty win for
Good
Cowboys.
to see the Cows win, but I did not tip them, so not good to see
Yeah,
the
me
Cows
neither.
win.
Me neither.
Also not good to see the Cows win from a Broncos fan perspective, because now it puts them like the 8 is now 2 wins away for the Bronx. You know? Whereas if the Dogs had just kept getting further away, it's all right. Just let them finish 5th. But now it's like this big jam-packed thing.
It is, isn't
four
it?
teams on 24 or 5 teams on 24 or something. Like the Dragons are equal 5th, aren't they? On 24, but they're 9th.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Equals 6th. Because Manly
Equals
had a
6th.
draw.
Yeah,
so
that
they're
draw is
5th
going to
on
be
25 points.
handy for Manly. I was
Yeah.
just trying
Well,
to
it can
look
either be
then.
handy or it could either fuck them.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
It's going to be handier than having
It'll be
one
handy
less.
now.
It'll be handier than having one less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25 is better than 24.
But
no
it might
matter
be
what.
not handy having.
Like later on in the year,
One
if
less,
they, if
you
they
know
miss
what
the
I mean?
finals by 1 point, they're going to
Go,
go,
oh, we could have won that game, not just drew it.
glass half full, glass half empty.
We need the extra point. We should have won it. Not, we
Tom
didn't
is
lose.
Just looking at us going,
I just
"Shut the
mean,
fuck
like,
up."
in what possible way would you rather have 24?
Oh, no, that's not what it's saying. Saying they could have had 26. They
Yeah.
won.
Well, so could the cunts that all lost.
Anyway,
If I had fucking a hole, I'd be a woman.
would you? You got a hole,
Actually-
a big wide cunt.
Big wide. Actually, I'm what I want to be. I'm a fucking toaster. Now let's
Fair enough,
move
Tom
on.
the toaster.
Now let's fucking burn some shit. The toaster. We'll get on to the get your fucking thing. We'll go to the AFL.
Surely you saw this, Tom.
The Crows. They get revenge on the
Rebuild.
Bombers after earlier this year when the Bombers perhaps did a bit of
You're just going
cheating.
to have to talk through it.
Take your mind back to Sam Draper laying on top of the ball with 3 seconds to go
Plonking on it.
and no free kick being awarded,
into
and
your
then him
holes.
sort of mocking it after the game. Well, the Crows may have just played a part in the Bombers missing the top 8, and it was a fucking cracking
Sucked in, you
game.
dog.
God, it
How's
was
the
a
lead
cracking
changes,
game.
man? Crows were up by like 30 odd, 40 odd at one point,
Yeah.
and then Bombers came back and were up by 10, 15, and
Yeah.
it was just such a high-scoring, close game with all those lead changes, the momentum swings. It was so fucking
Got
entertaining
8 out of
to
9.
watch.
What'd you get?
Did you?
Yeah,
I got 7,
I only got
maybe.
the Suns wrong.
Yeah, I got them wrong. I got 7.
Let me quickly.
I remember I went West Coast against that.
Oh, yeah, so did I. I got 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maintained my 15th place.
Yeah, but they're good shit. Rebuilding the nest. Let's
Yeah,
go.
well,
Next year.
there's
Building for next year.
Something coming up a bit later about a much larger bird coming to the Adelaide Oval this weekend and just fucking ripping your nest apart, cunt. But yeah, great game. What a way to start the round. Really.
Fucking oath.
What a game.
Right.
What a game. You had that game on Wednesday night where AFL fans would have watched that and went, holy fuck, how good is this?
Yep,
like,
100%.
Why don't we have this? And then if you're an NRL fan and you had to watch that game of AFL on Friday night, you would have went, fuck, how good's this? You know what I mean? So
100%.
Awesome stuff. Next game, West Coast just didn't turn up. It's going to be like that when you...
Giants and Suns.
Same day. Yeah. Same time, just about.
Randy.
Yeah, they just didn't turn up. That's going to happen when you're a shit team. You're going to turn up sometimes and you're not going to other times.
Yeah,
so.
I tipped West Coast, but then I'm like, fuck, it's in Melbourne.
Yeah, I know, but it was like, oh, if they turn up, St Kilda aren't that good.
They're both shit. It was just a fucking... I didn't watch a minute of it, and I tipped West Coast because I just was like, maybe it's their turn to just win again.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
St Kilda is the definition of hot and cold. They beat Sydney, and then they'll just fucking lose to anyone. No, Dogs are just fucking warm.
Go
at
back.
The moment.
The definition of fucking hot and cold, man, is this. What happens to the Suns when they leave
hot
the
and
Gold
cold,
Coast?
home and away. It is wild.
They do not go to fucking London.
Yeah,
no, they
why
take an
does it have
hour
such a
flight
difference?
down the road, and their form between home and away is just chalk and cheese, and I don't get it.
It would have to be a mental fuck at this
Maybe
point.
every
where
other
they,
stadium's dogs first, not people. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Animals first
Yeah.
stadiums. Yeah, right. It would be a mental thing now for sure.
It's
100%.
hanging over them 100%.
But also,
Damien Hardwick
Just shitting the bed
would be
every week
fucking
they're away from
furious.
his home.
like
Would
this
he be
week,
just be going, can we just pretend we're at home, cunts?
At the same time, it was never probably going to happen this week because Giants that's 3 in a row for them.
I
and
know.
They're playing good footy.
They might not have played that bad, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's almost a 40-point loss.
Yeah, 39 points.
Which is a big loss.
For sure.
But like this week, they play the fucking Lions, man, in the Q Clash.
Oh,
and it's
it's
at People's First, and I'm like, are they going to
gonna
beat the
win?
Lions?
The fucking
They haven't
hot
lost.
Lions
They
at
have
the
not
moment.
lost at home all year. Are they going to go and beat the Lions in the fucking Q Clash? I reckon it'll be a sellout.
If
just
they go a
about.
whole season to round 24, I think it is,
and then miss the finals,
just win all home and all away.
they
wouldn't
miss
that
the.
just
they'll-
be-
Imagine
they'll
they
miss.
win all their home games and miss the finals. It'd be
They fucking will, man.
Anyway, yeah. Look, we'll see what happens this week. I think I'm going to tip them honestly because they haven't lost at home all year.
Oh, if Lions were still playing average footy, I would. But fucking hell, they look good, man.
Boys, Hawthorn against Collingwood. Wow. 11 goals. We've absolutely fucking spanked them.
I hate to admit it, but you play a really exciting brand of footy.
They're
hey?
so young.
So
dude.
young.
They're
and
like 20 and 21, these cunts.
it is
and I'm
unreal.
just-
Sam Mitchell is like bringing such a fucking exciting brand of footy to
And
those
they look
young
like
blokes.
they're really enjoying themselves.
They do. They
Jack,
proper do.
Jack Ginnivan causing a massive stir after his best on
Always
ground
would.
performance. Career best performance, actually. 31 touches, 11 score involvements, and 2 goals. And his celebrations were a bit petty, if I'm being honest.
Against a club that kind of gave him the fucking
But he's a
door.
hawk now, so fucking on ya.
You can tell he is really like taking that on as well. Like he loves the club. And
That is
he
a
is
pounding,
giving
isn't
it
He
to
does love
Collingwood about it.
he does love Hawthorn, but
Yeah.
he grew up supporting them and shit.
That makes
and he's
perfect
always
sense,
wanted to
yeah.
play for him. But remember, because Collingwood booed him the whole time.
That's what I mean.
So that's why he gave it back to him because
Yeah.
it was like, hang on a minute. Remember, they traded him. Like Collingwood took him to the trade table and offered him up and said, "Righto, we're getting rid of you."
But that's Collingwood fans.
So
that's Collingwood
what
fans,
did he do wrong? He got fucking traded by the club. He didn't ask to leave.
He's a player that ducks into tackles and he's a little niggly goal scorer. So
Yeah.
no one likes him.
People
That's
say
all it
that
is.
he was traded because it was a culture thing to do with Collingwood. Because I don't know if you remember, Jace, he went to the races on the Friday night before the grand final last year. Like he went to Moonee Valley, but fuck me.
Was he? Did he
it's not
play
like-
any minutes in the grand final?
Yeah,
though?
he come off the bench.
Yeah.
like as a sub. But he was. What's wrong with going to the track? Obviously, wasn't drinking or doing anything wrong. He was just trying to obviously you're about to play in front of 100,000 people in a grand final. I'll just go and take me mind off
think
things
he
and
was
go and
just-
be sociable for a bit.
It's because he was already in the public spotlight for a little
Yeah, I know.
plastic bag that he had. Yeah.
A little small one.
A little tiny one.
But anyway,
little
I don't
lolly
know.
bag.
Mate, I was at the fucking pub before me fight against Jarge.
That's right.
3 hours before.
And you fucking knocked him out.
Did I? I just didn't want to sit at home fucking waiting for it to happen. Anyway, I'm not going to use the L word yet and say that I love him, but
He's
I like
growing
him.
on
I
you.
like him.
He is fucking
It
growing
was
on
good.
you.
He did this. He walked up. He kicked his last goal, Tom. Walked towards the fucking Collingwood supporters, like the ones that go every week and sit behind the goals, and just did this good night fucking thing.
Oh, did he?
And you should have seen the toothless cunts.
Have you-
fucking
They're
just
just
giving
going,
him the
"Oh."
finger, just yelling at him?
Have you noticed every time he plays and there's any sort of scuffle, he'll duck once, bang, the whole team's on him. It's always Braden Maynard.
Oh no!
You could be on the other fucking side of the field. He'll be in the forward line and he'll go, I'm going to find my way into grabbing someone and just throwing them.
And he's a little cunt too. He's not that big.
No, he's
Maynard.
not. Yeah.
Anyway.
He's got some fucking mongrel in him.
He does have mongrel, but look, where to now for Collingwood?
I'm happy to put a fucking line through Collingwood and say their season's done.
Well, I will after this weekend.
I said that last weekend. I went, one more.
I will
I'm
after
done
this
giving them a
weekend.
chance, man. You don't lose by 66 to Hawthorn. Lose
well.
to Cats the week before.
Yeah.
It is like these were games that were must win for them.
Yeah.
And they can't turn around. There's no way.
I don't think so either, but maybe Darcy will have to start sleeping in the same bed as his missus.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I'll just run through these ones before we get to your fucking bunch of losers, Jace. But Freo beat Melbourne.
You're quick to forget, mate.
Freo beat Melbourne over in the West. They're just going great. The Dockers, they're going to play finals. Carlton beat North as expected. Port Adelaide beat Richmond as expected, but the Tigs put up a bit of a decent fight for 3 quarters. It looks like a blowout, but it was quite a close game. And then, the Cattery, Jace, the mighty Flag Cats.
Fell very short, man.
Just dogs are better than cats.
At
That's all
Cardinia.
there is to it.
Like Cardinia.
I don't want to discredit Bulldogs too much because to beat Carlton and third place Cats.
Yeah. Big, huge.
Especially at Cardinia Park. In this time of the year, they are huge wins and they look solid. Jamara is fucking looking good in that forward line, man. He terrified me that whole game. But Cats, in games that are must win and building our confidence, if we lost by 10 points, I'd go, okay, yeah, Dogs playing good.
Yeah,
but
good game.
40 fucking 7 points at home is unacceptable in this time of the year.
Hot dogs.
And our intent just was not there. Every time there was a contest, there was about 4 or 5 doggies jumpers, and I'd see one Geelong player just standing there. Like, they were so much better over the ball. Their inside 50s were much better. They just proper playing good footy at the moment, and we would just ran out.
You were
the park.
saying hot dogs too, Groper.
Hot dogs.
You were
I
saying
picked
hot
the
dogs. Do you know what they
I,
say about cats? A quote about cats?
Yep.
I don't care how cool your cat is. You have a box of shit in your house.
Right.
That's what they reckon about cats.
They do have a
There
box
you
of
go.
shit.
Yeah.
Can't be outside.
No. Well, they're just not. Most cats have a box of poo.
Yeah,
inside of
the
your own
litter,
home.
the
Yeah.
kitty litter.
Just to
you know
prove-
they've got them at schools now.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fucking.
That's a fucking
yarn of
joke,
its own, isn't it?
let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Please,
eh?
or I'll break something. I'll break something.
Just to prove how crucial it is to get a fucking win at the moment, we were tied second, and now at third place, and now we're 6th.
I know.
Just off
How
the back
cra-
of one loss.
Hey, is one win in front of Hawthorn? Like it's one win, That's how close it is.
That's what I
It's
mean. It
fucked.
felt like after we beat you, and we're like, okay, there's extending a bit of a gap. It's just not at all. Like, I'm putting a line through Collingwood, and they're fucking 6 points out the 8.
Yeah.
Like, it
That's what
is-
I mean. It all to me for Collingwood, it's all about this week. I forgot who they're playing. It'll come up.
There's
I'll
a
So
box in
fifth-
their sheds.
Yeah. Giants are 5th on 44 points, and that goes down to 7th with Port on 44. Essendon 8th on 42. There's
They might
draws
be in
coming
trouble.
in fucking handy.
They might be in trouble.
But, oh, man, it is fucking unreal. And Lions, get into that now as well. That huge win.
How the
They've
fuck
moved up
are they
third.
third? I cannot believe that.
What
I
a
had
run.
I had them missing finals. You know what? I'm a bit nervous for them. The run has got to Like, they can't just win every game until the grand final now.
No.
It won't happen.
It's impossible.
If they do it, it's superhuman. So when are they going to lose one? And is it going to halt their momentum that much that it fucks them?
Yeah, that's a good. Like every team has had their runs at the moment, and then they get knocked off.
Yeah,
like no one is winning more than 4 or 5 in a row.
Well,
and it's time. It's getting to that point, like you just said, Lions. Like, who are you going to lose to now? You just beat first place Sydney in an absolute thriller, and he's arguably.
Are they going to lose to the Suns this week at People's First?
That's what I feel like it's going to be. They'll lose to some below average team, and it might really knock
the best team in the comp at home, but
yeah, true, 100% win record.
Yeah,
at home.
But look at Sydney. Couldn't beat them. No one could beat them, and they've lost 3 out of the last 4, haven't they?
Yep.
They beat North, and that was it.
That's
in
right.
the last month, they
and
beat
that's a
North.
guaranteed win.
Yeah. Well.
And we've got
guess
them
who's
this
playing
week.
them this week?
I hope I haven't put the fucking mocker on that. Did you watch the last quarter for that Lions Swans game?
Lions should have won by fucking 4 goals.
Dude, they had so much possession, so many inside 50s,
Mate.
and Swans would just catch them on the break. Callum Archie almost made that.
He did.
Probably almost lost it for him at one point because he kicks a beautiful one around the
kicked
body.
a freak of a
rips
goal.
the fucking roof off the Gabba, and everyone is going off. And he has an easy run in, 25 metres out, kicks it, and goes for behind.
He didn't
That
just
was-
run in and kick it.
No.
He tried to dribble her through, and it's hit the
The
post
pressure would have
and-
just got to him. He would have thought, fuck, I need to kick this. This will put the icing on the cake. And he's missed it. And then
just
Swans,
run in
Yeah,
and
Swans
bounce it
had
a
it
few
inside
times.
50s. And it was looking, that as a neutral fan, that game had me on the fucking edge of my
Yeah,
seat.
but the inside 50s Lions just kept going in and
Yeah.
kicking behinds, and I'm going, if they lose this, they are going to fucking
They
be
probably
so
had the
pissed.
sun in their eyes as well.
Yeah, I know.
Ball's coming in and they're doing the fucking jump up, bang, they drop it.
Yeah.
But
Game
that
of the
was
round, but
100%
sold out,
game of the
sold
round.
out Gabba. Like I said, I just can't believe we're watching the Lions and they're on in third.
Yeah, it's wild, hey. I think it was Zach Bailey said in a post-match interview, he said, if you were to tell me 5 years ago that on a Sunday at 1 o'clock, we would have a sold-out Gabba in a big game like this and getting these amount of wins, he's like, I'd fucking laugh at you.
At 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell it out on a Saturday night or whatever.
easy.
But 1 o'clock on a Sunday Ave and it was a sellout.
Their fans are showing up and they are fucking excited. Week to week, you just change your mind on who's going to play in the grand final. I can't picture it. I cannot picture it.
Well, someone who's related to me actually said, yeah, it's going to be a Lions Hawthorn grand final. And I went, no.
Well, Luke Hodge said last week that it was going to be Swans Cats.
Yeah.
And
who
week to
knows?
week, people are going to change their fucking mind. I haven't been this excited for a final series in any sport probably ever.
Have you seen fucking, like, as much as I keep shitting on saying that Hawthorn aren't ready for finals and they're not going to play finals, have you seen their run in? It's fucking
Easy.
pretty good, man. It's the Crows this week at the Adelaide Oval, which is obviously not going to be that not
Winnable,
easy.
though. It's a winnable game.
Winnable-ish.
Just talk through it.
You good? Then we've got to go to Monica and play GWS, which is a team who is obviously in and around where we want to be.
Yep.
Carlton at the MCG is a toughie.
Very
And then we finish with Richmond and North.
Ooh.
We finish with Richmond and North. If we can get 2 of the next 3, and
Yous could
and then
be
finish
in
with
fucking
Richmond
contention.
and North.
I would not be surprised if I saw you and Essendon swap spots.
Yeah.
Like I reckon replace the Dons with either Hawthorn or the Dogs.
Unfortunately.
And that'll be the top 8.
I do want to fucking see Essendon play a finals game eventually in
Just
my
to
life.
lose.
But
Again.
yeah, look. If we can get Jag 2 of the next 3 and then finish with Richmond and North, fucking one of them's in Tassie too, so like
That's huge for you. You always turn up in old Launceston.
yeah, but it's the Kangaroos. They sort of play games.
They
down
play
there
Bloodstone
as well.
Arena, I think, in
Well,
Hobart.
we're at UTAS.
Yep.
But anyway, smack the Crows this week. Maybe beat GWS. Who knows against Carlton, and then we'll just beat the bottom.
It's all up in
sides.
the air, man. It's all up in the air.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
good to
exciting.
see. We'll get into our fucking picks for this week in a bit.
Yep.
The cricket, the Poms, they won the second test against the Windies they've given them a hiding again, 240 runs, but the Windies were much better. Actually, they led on the first innings runs, yeah. and then they were chasing. I think they were chasing about 380 to win, and they were none for 60. She's all looking fucking beautiful, and then got skittled for 140. So, Poms.
Did old Gus Bus play again?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Jimmy's
Didn't look at any stats. Don't know who made runs. Don't know who took wickets. I just know that the Poms won by 240 runs.
Disappointing.
Yeah. Bit of boxing, mate.
Yeah, mate. So watch the old Jake Paul fucking card.
Yeah. Yep.
Had a bit of a look at that on Sunday. There was a filthy knockout in the early ones. This bloke called H2O. Sylvia. Now, H2O. So he was like this highly touted lad, undefeated. Both these guys were undefeated, but MVP, Jake Paul's promotion thing, had signed this dude.
Yep.
And he's the next thing that they're pumping up, like the poster boy, right? Yep. And 2 undefeated fighters, all the hype around H2O.
Yeah.
The younger fighter by 10 years. Now, H2O was winning every second of every round.
Oh, no.
And then the water got boiled and purified because H2O got fucking sieved.
Did he?
Oh, mate. He got hit with one and it sort of squared him up a bit and then just got hit with a hook and just fucking...
I think I saw this. It was
like
where he just fell forward and just plonk on his face.
Like every single second of the round, all the way up to that point, he was just dominant.
One
and
of those
then bang,
ones.
bang, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? And like, it was the
good's that
first
with
loss of
boxing?
his carear, and like just this huge thing. He wasn't meant to lose at all.
Yeah.
And all the commentators, all the fighters, like, whoa, like, and
He
you're like,
was
holy fuck.
Proper stiff as well when
And,
he fell.
and
It was
even like just the
fucking-
hype up, knowing how much he should have won and how big of the thing they're trying to make him, it was such a big moment. You're like, oh fuck, that's hectic.
Oh, fuck.
So-
That is just boxing, eh?
Oh,
Or like
yeah.
any
A
sort of
punch.
fighting.
And he punches chance.
It just can, the old puncher's chance.
Yeah.
That is it.
So that was pretty hectic. That got me out of my chair anyway. And then Amanda Serrano, total domination in her fight. It was just a mismatch, really, but it sets up a huge rematch with Katie Taylor for later in the year, apparently on the card that Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson. I think that's meant to be there for their fucking title shot.
Oh, so that's still happening.
Apparently, that's what after Jake Paul fought.
Because that was
so-
meant to be then, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was meant to be for that. I think something happened with that one, but apparently, Paul. So Paul versus Perry. First of all, probably the corniest and most cringy walkout that has ever happened
Who?
that I've
By who?
watched.
Which
Jake
one?
Paul.
Oh,
He's
sure.
come out with
Oh,
this
man.
fucking helmet, like a Spartan sort of thing.
Oh.
It's not a Spartan. It was like, but. If you're doing that having a joke, I think it's fucking funny taking the piss. But it was like in this chariot and had other
Yeah,
blokes dressed
I did
as
see
him
that.
and was sitting on this chair coming out. And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
He was trying to be like Deontay Wilder used to do.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that was where the cringiness stopped because he could fucking fight. Like he was weighing in. He weighed in probably like he weighed in just on 200. And stripped a bit down, 200 pounds to get there. And Perry weighed in at like 196 and I don't think cut at all. So you'd imagine rehydrating, you could see the size difference. And Paul used it. Like you just and fucking Jake Paul punches hard, man.
Yeah,
You
he
watch
does.
some of those things and he was just too big, too strong and just too good. Just fucking flogged him. I think he dropped him the first couple of rounds and then wasn't that much longer that, and he was
Mike Perry's thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to get fucking 10 million bucks for this.
Yeah, probably. And then so he won pretty easy. Obviously, the Mike Tyson thing he said's happening, and then he called out Alex Pereira.
Chumma.
What the fuck, dude?
It's so dumb.
That's so what I don't understand about it, right? I'm not mocking Jake Paul at all because he's marketed all his own shit. His ring ropes have got his deodorant that he started, this thing that he started, and they're all going off like he's one of the smartest cunts ever at just promoting his own
Making
shit.
bank.
However, the only thing I don't understand is he's saying he wants to be a world champion boxer, right, in 2 years. So why are you calling out Alex Pereira? Shouldn't you be calling out a top 15 ranked opponent from a boxing organisation to get a shot at the title?
Yeah, but he's full of shit. That's why.
Well, and that's what I mean. Everything else, I'm like, hey, go for it. It's entertaining, all good. But when you're saying you legitimately want to be a boxing world champion in 2 years,
Fight
how is
Canelo.
fighting Alex Pereira going to get you to there?
It's not. He
my
just
only
wants the
knock.
headline and he wants the money and he wants to
And all that
Sleep
shit.
He
in a
has
couple
been
of
saying
paper
that.
bags.
He has been saying that he wants to fight Canelo in 2 years' time for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah,
Instead,
I
he
don't-
goes, "I'll fight a 60-year-old Mike Tyson."
Which I'll be fucking watching.
yeah,
Will
Fucking
you
oath.
watch it?
Cool.
That's what
I've
I mean.
never watched a Jake Paul fight, and I reckon I'll watch it purely.
No,
for
I've never
Iron
watched
Mike.
one either. I've watched like him knock
Yeah.
someone out, but
I watched the Tyrone Woodley staging,
Yeah.
where he just fell.
Do you reckon? I don't reckon.
Fucking
Staged. He got
100%.
knocked out.
No way.
No.
You
The
can't
way Woodley
land on
fell.
your. You can't land on your nose and not flinch, bro.
I'll
Just-
fight the cunt anyway.
I
If
just
he- if he
mean
wants to fucking fight.
Boy, you say there's
Take it.
cringy shit about him. It's this and that. I think fucking go for it. I'm not here shitting on the bloke who's hooking in. My only thing is at least get your story straight, dude. If you actually want to be a world champion in boxing and say that's your goal, then stop calling out UFC dudes.
Yeah,
Fight a
Retired
fucking
UFC
ranked
fighters.
like IBF fucking
Yeah.
top 15 dude, and then you beat him, and then you're actually going right.
yeah.
So
If he
that's
did
my
make it, and I think that's his sort of thing, though, is he probably knows that he's not going to beat that top 15 guy.
yeah.
So he's trying to market it so that he gets his fucking shot at this
Yeah,
title
yeah.
like straight away.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
that's
The only boxer he's fought was Tommy Fury, wasn't it?
No, he's fought another one, but he fucking
Yeah.
just bashed him.
That
Like
I've
it was
seen. I saw an article come out
What
like
was that
last
cunt's
night.
name?
I was reading.
August something.
August. That's it.
I saw an article come out about a dude who is I think he's a cruiserweight title holder. Not obviously Jai, like a different
Yeah.
lad. And I think he said if he beats someone in the top 15 of his ranked organisations, he'll fight him because he's like, why the fuck wouldn't I?
Yeah,
Look at the
exactly.
money and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But I think he said he has to beat someone who's ranked first.
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
just going to let.
But that's
any
what I
cunt.
mean. Like he probably won't beat him. So he's trying to
Yeah.
he's trying to market
Build
it so
enough
that
hype so he can just has a go.
at the title,
Punch
yeah.
his chance once. Yeah.
probably will win.
Which, yeah, probably. But anyway, that's pretty much the box that I saw.
Got the UFC this weekend too.
Yeah, mate. UFC this weekend over in England. So Molly
Manchester,
McCann,
isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I think it is.
Is it?
It's in
We got
Manchester.
two Scousers, so somewhere in the north.
So Molly McCann in the prelims, no other really big names in the prelims there, and then we go to the main event, and Arnold Allen is in there. Bobby Green, who is now King Green, changes his name legally to King, which we'll touch on in another segment later. Shout out to the Standard Squeeze. Versing Paddy Pimblett, Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades, and then Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. So
I hope that's a good fight. I hope it is.
Same.
me too.
It probably
Cheers.
won't be, but I hope it is because I
On
like
paper.
I like Leon Edwards.
Yeah, me too.
He's
I think
fucking
he's
class.
I think he's good. He is. He doesn't carry on too much.
Yeah.
He's a fucking good fighter.
They reckon he's one of the most accurate fucking strikers in the UFC. Just
He is.
like his technique is that good.
Earned
Everything.
his spot for
Yeah.
sure.
So I think-
Headshot dead.
I think I'll be fucking traveling on Sunday, so I hope I can get home. All right, but
Yeah.
Are you
Traveling,
boys gonna be
you.
watching?
Where are you
not.
fucking?
I'm actually going to take the young fella for his birthday. This isn't a work trip, just me, the missus, and the young fella going down. We've booked him for his birthday, this monster truck show down in Brisbane.
True.
Yeah, so
Nice.
taking a little dude to.
Fucking must
you
be
know.
nice.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. It's the first time he's
fun.
been old enough to really go and do shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
yeah.
no.
Nice.
Where's it
That'd
at?
be right.
Where are they holding it?
I don't know, somewhere in fucking Brisbane.
Fuck,
Beck,
you're
Beck
gonna
knows all that
see-
shit.
You're gonna see some fucking alpha blokes
Creatures.
gear getting around in the monster trucks. I
Yeah,
reckon.
blokes who went without their kids and stuff.
They're with their mates.
Look, I'll probably love it. Like, fuck
Fuck
me.
yeah, it'll
I
be
reckon it'll
pretty
be
cool.
great. So, but yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So hopefully, I might just chuck it on the old dog and bone. Watch what I can.
Yeah, yeah. Watch what
Yeah.
you can.
But yeah, that's a bit of biffing.
Yeah, well, there was another big event.
What do we?
Hey?
Car racing.
I
was
was thinking
so
you to give me a
confused
bit
for a
of
second.
because we're talking about fighting, and I'm like, what other
yeah,
fighting?
yeah. Sorry, I've stitched you up there. But boys,
going, fuck.
boys, the F1, unreal fucking F1 on the weekend. It was over in Thirsty.
Oh,
It was in Hungary. Fuck.
Did ya?
So Budapest in Hungary. Oscar Piastri, the Aussie driver, he's claimed his first ever victory in Formula One. in the Grand Prix, of course. He won a sprint race earlier in the year, but to win a Grand Prix is fucking outstanding. Well done, Oscar. Controversy everywhere, of course. There's never, ever a race without fucking controversy. I asked our mate, Zakiah, the big fucking motorsports recapper. He didn't get back to me, unfortunately. I wanted him to try and explain
Still
to
a
us
little bit sore.
what has happened. So I'll try my best.
Okay.
McLaren ended up finishing first and second. So Oscar Piastri finished first. Lando Norris finished second, which is unreal. That's exactly what the team tries to do. They want to finish first and second, get maximum points. She's all good. Now, Oscar was leading the race, and it was time to change the tyres, boys. Got to change the tyres. So they've pulled Oscar in first and told Lando to do another lap. They've put the freshies on fucking Oscar's car. And what's happened is Lando has done an absolute ripper of a lap and fucking made up 2 seconds or something. And they call it undercutting. So Piastri's gone in first, got the tyres. Lando has hooked, done his lap, come in, got his tyres done, and actually got out of the pits in front of Piastri. So he's undercut him or whatever. So his fucking in-lap was quicker than Piastri's out-lap.
Yeah, right.
And the team made them swap positions. Like on the radio, they're like, Lando, you need to give the position back to Oscar. What? And he's like, oh. And he's like, yep, tell him to catch up to me and I will. Couldn't catch up to him. Oscar couldn't get him because he was not driving as quickly. So with 3 or 4 laps to go, it was going on for fucking laps and laps and laps. The team's going, Lando, you need to do the right thing here. I know you'll do the right thing. Swap places back. Because it was them by fucking 20 seconds. Third was 20 seconds away. You know, they were going to finish 1-2. So 3 laps to go. They're going, righto, it's getting close now. Like, if there's a safety car here, it's going to get fucking touch and go whether you can swap. You need to do it now. I know you'll do the right thing. If you want to win a championship one day, you need the team behind you. You need to put the team first. You're going to need Oscar if you want to fucking win. So he slowed down to fucking 100 Ks less than what he was doing and let Oscar go past him with 3 laps to go. So he won. And I'm like, is that a legit win or what?
Yeah, surely Oscar would go, well, that doesn't feel as good.
That's like what I do with my son on Mario Kart.
Legit.
So he can win and doesn't fucking get the shits.
That's what my older brothers used to have to do for me in
Fuck
FIFA.
it,
They'd go, I'll let him fucking
sport.
score a couple goals.
So
What?
I really wanted fucking Zach to explain that one and why they do it because, mate,
Is there more at stake?
From what I can read, everyone agrees that it was the right thing to do. And I'm like, okay.
Is it because Lando's won this year and Oscar hasn't? So they want to get
it was
both
because
on
of the
board?
undercutting thing. Because they probably, they could have brought Lando in first and then Oscar maybe would have went quicker around or whatever. I don't know. But he was clearly driving faster because he said...
catch up, cunt.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
That's what he said. Catch up and fucking overtake him. Or is your car not as good as the other car? Is that why you're winning? Because my car's faster than your car. And it doesn't matter how you drive it because
the
this car will
same
never
fucking
catch that car.
It is
share
the
the
same
same
team,
car.
same car. And I'm just...
Well, he's shitty.
Like I said, like Lando said, yep, no worries. Tell him to catch up to me and I will let him past.
Yeah.
Because if he had been up his ass, then
they
they
just
would have
would've
said,
just
oi,
said, "Oi,
let him
pull over a
pass
bit."
because he's going quicker than you.
Yeah.
So let him pass.
Yeah.
They do that all the time in the
Yeah.
teams. If one driver's going faster
Yeah,
than
I
the
understand
other.
that. Working together, and everyone would be blowing up at me. I got no idea, and I don't. But, and I don't want to. But, going, you're right. If he's up there and it's like, fucking let me pass,
Let
man.
him pass, yeah.
But if it's like that, where he's not even getting to catch up to me, and we're in the same car, and it's up to the driver, and this one's worse than the one in the other car that's the same speed, fuck off.
It makes no
So,
sense
look,
to me.
like I said, there must be more to it because from what I
someone-
read, everyone was like, yeah, it was the right thing to do. And I'm like,
They're getting the RLC tomorrow morning. Man, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
Roper?"
I couldn't give a fuck.
No, I want him to
okay.
explain it to me because I don't understand how he was going quicker. And
I'd actually be interested to know,
He didn't let
why
him.
the fuck.
yeah, so I'm
That is the
genuinely
case.
interested.
So maybe it's because it was the team fuck up. not the driver's
There you
fuck
go.
up.
There
While
you
they
go.
were saying, look, because of we as a team fucked up is why it's like that. We as a team want you to swap around because it was our fault.
There you go, mate. That is fucking some quality
How
thinking.
has
there.
this bloke figured it out?
I didn't want to say it. I just wanted to let him. I just wanted to let him.
That might not be it either, by the way.
I fucking hope it is.
No, but I thought
really
about that a
hope
while
it
ago,
is.
but I thought I'd rather him all just be like, fuck you, man, it's a good sport, man. And that's what they
Fuck
did.
you, Tom.
Anyway, fucking hope. Surely that's it, though.
What
That's
I
gotta
did
be it.
see from the F1 was, so did Lewis Hamilton finish third?
Yeah.
I did see them in like a conference room after. Lewis is sitting there wiping his head with the towel, and Lando and Oscar walk in, and he goes, "Oh, gee, you guys have a fast car. Like, your cars are fast." And Lando turns around and goes, "Yeah, mate, yours was 7 years ago too. You've had your time." And Lewis went, "All right, I was just fucking complimenting you." He's like, "Oh, where were
that
you?"
into your cunt.
Yeah, he's like, "Where were you 7 years ago?" That's what he hit him with. And then Oscar's just standing around saying nothing, but Lando being a little cheeky cunt.
Just drilled him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was pissed off.
Yeah,
Because
would've
he
been.
just got told to fucking let the slower cunt past. But anyway, it's pretty cool that an Australian won a Grand Prix. So
Yeah. Good on him.
unreal.
Australia.
Fucking Max Verstappen is embarrassing. He's an embarrassment to his fucking friends and his family because
What's he done now?
to hear him on the radio just is embarrassing, and watch him drive. He's such a sook. Like, has
Entitled
proper childish fucking tantrums on the fucking radio to his team when shit's not going
really?
right. Oh, and it's fucking embarrassing. I think they even said at one point, like, we're not doing this over the radio, you know? Like,
Oh, true. That's
yeah,
right.
because
Like
they know,
you and your
they
missus,
know,
we're not doing this over the phone. Come home now.
they know that they can. It gets played,
Yeah, yeah,
like to
yeah.
the whole
So
world.
yeah.
And oh man,
So what's he
is-
just proper have tanties?
Yeah, just blows up when the car doesn't respond how he wants it to. Like, he's driving it hard as fuck, and it'll like won't do what he wants it to, and he'll fucking drive off the road, or he'll lock up his brakes or something and just blames the car.
Wow.
And he fucking caused the crash between him and Hamilton. They used to have battles, man. Like
Yeah.
a few years ago, it was them two always.
Yeah.
And he's proper come into this corner out of control on the inside, locked up his brakes, smoke going everywhere, and he's had to go straight, not around the corner. So he's sort of clipped the front of Lewis's car and fucking
Wait, I did see
sent
this.
his car up in the air a bit. And
The
then
back end fully like
tried
bunny
to blame
hopped.
fucking Hamilton for it.
Oi, do you reckon?
It's like-
Do you reckon all these cunts are just weapons on the Dodgems? Like, take it full serious at like the show.
At the
and that?
Dodgems?
Yeah, like get in with their kid and they're just.
Taking out a bit of anger. Max would go to a fucking arcade with a bunch of 10-year-olds and be like,
And
"I'm
try
gonna
and
fucking
win.
smash
Yeah,
this."
yeah. Fuck yeah. I don't think he would ever just let, like, even his own son win Mario Kart.
What
No
what
way.
training do these lads do? Because they're obviously fit lads, man. Like,
Oh,
you,
like
you look at
now?
them, like as in
Core
training,
training,
or is
surely.
it just driving practices, like weights and that? I wonder
Nah,
if they do.
They'd be doing stuff. I reckon they'd be doing a lot of
Reaction
stuff around
shit.
that, and also driving under fatigue and shit because you sweat like fucking.
Yeah,
It's a lot
Yeah.
of G-force too, like on your neck, like a lot of pressure on your neck.
Maybe
and that
simulations
as well, too.
and
Yeah.
shit.
That
But
would be
yeah, it's
heaps
just
of
interesting
simulations.
because you never see just a big fat cunt.
They'd be
get in
doing
there.
They wouldn't
cardio. I
fit.
reckon.
Yeah,
They
They'd
wouldn't
be
fit in
doing
the little
cardio
section.
and they'd be eating like fucking jockeys.
Yeah.
Leading up to a race, I reckon. That's just my opinion.
Oh, because fucking 10 kilos, if you had 5 kilos of another bloke, that would probably make like a point.
Might
second
make a difference.
Yeah.
Might make you go quicker. Went
let us
downhill.
know if you know or don't.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my take on the whatever that was because
I don't know what do I.
I don't know. You might have seen it before, but I just genuinely haven't seen a slower car.
At least-
there would be a couple of motorsport guys just going, I hate you, cunt.
Just pulled over there.
Yeah, well, fuck.
We're trying. We're
We
trying.
literally never used to do this segment.
Fuck,
We're
I'm
trying to do it
trying.
for
He's
you
trying.
guys, not for us.
I
Our
thought that
fucking
was
sake.
good.
No, it
That
was.
was
It was a good
man.
conversation.
That was good.
You fully understand what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
100%.
Now I get it.
Right.
You are the motorsports man.
You are the motorsport guy.
and it's
yeah.
good to hear that Verstappen didn't win.
Yeah. It's going to
Suki
be
can't-
good. I reckon it's going to be a tight
Do you reckon,
finish.
do you reckon when Verstappen and his son play Mario Kart, his son has
I
to
don't
let
think
him
he has
win?
a son, but
Oh, well, his fucking nephew or his cousin. Verstappen
Let's
spits the
check.
dummy and he goes, the fucking 5-year-old nephew has to let him win.
throws the
straight.
controller at the
Yeah.
TV.
If I was playing him, I'd hold a red shell and follow him and hit him just before the finish line on lap 3 and then go past him and say,
Just spray the fucking ink in his face.
Man,
That old chestnut.
My sister, and my uncle used to have fucking domestics over that game.
Bro, it was the best. Nintendo 64.
This was on the Wii now.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking.
We had it on Nintendo 64, and we just got Harry for his birthday a Nintendo Switch, which you can put up on the TV.
That's it. Sorry,
and that's
Wii,
what we're using now. And
the
it's
Switch.
crazy. I said to him the other day, we're playing, and I said, mate, you know, me and Pop used to do this on the Nintendo.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I grew up on it playing on the Wii, like the first Nintendo Wii. And I was the youngest of 3 brothers, so I was terrible, and I fucking blew up.
Yeah.
I pounded, and I blew the fuck up.
Who's your favourite players? Who's your favourite characters?
I like the big cunt.
Bowser.
That's him.
I like Yoshi.
I was pretty vanilla, but I liked Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why. Yeah.
Anyway, fucking there used to be prop. I would be blowing up. And because Chelsea would just smash us. She was fucking, because she was that good at it. Couldn't beat her.
Yeah.
So it'd always be me and fucking Brett trying to team up on her.
Yeah.
On a bloody 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Tell you what I was going at was Wii bowling.
Oh, that was good.
I had the Pro Ball.
Wii Sports.
Because like when I was like 5, 6 years old and I wouldn't be at school.
I had the Pro Ball.
I had the Pro Ball. I was awesome. Show me brothers come home from school, be like, fuck you, cunt. I'm better than you.
When you were 6.
Yep.
That's a bit fucking mouthy when you were 6.
No, I was probably swearing back then too.
The Open Championship of Golf was at Royal Troon in Scotland. Xander Schauffele or Schauffele or no. Schauffele or whatever they call it. The Pommies called him.
Xander.
Schauffele. Schauffele is 3 shots clear. So like his name's Schauffele, isn't it? Anyway, he ended up winning by 3 shots. It was just a clinic on the fucking back 9.
Yep,
I think
absolutely.
he made 4 or 5 birdies on the back and just fucking, it looked easy. But day 3 was fucking horrendous, Tom. He earned that because those conditions on day 3.
Shithouse.
Oh,
Rain and
pro
wind.
golfers were hitting driver into a 230-yard par 3. Because it was piss and rain and the wind was direct into the face.
So do they
and,
play no matter what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, unless it's hail and thunder and lightning.
Unless
and
it's
that.
like,
Dangerous
Dangerous.
conditions.
At the Open, they do. I don't know what they do in America on the PGA.
Well, you see a lot of the times this plays suspended.
You see a lot of
weather.
plays suspended, but the Open, those links courses in Scotland, because if they suspended it for rain, it'd be fucking suspended everybody.
You would have
second
a
week.
day and a half of golf.
Yeah.
So, oh mate, everyone was in the rain gear, had the
Trench coats,
brollies,
hats backwards.
It was like a true test of like whoever wins this,
has
fucking
been through the
deserves it.
shit. Yeah.
They say that the US Open is like the true test of golf because they always play on these hard courses and the greens are really fast and all that.
Pinehurst.
But the Open, mate. The
Yeah,
Open's the oldest one. They play it
Silver
on those
claret.
links. They got the big, deep fucking pothole bunkers, which are almost impossible to get out of. And it's just all that tradition.
Yeah,
It's
And
fucking
it was fucking
awesome.
wild, like to see. Like they change it up every year, obviously, and like the big significant ones.
There's
they
a
go
bit
back
of
to
a
St.
there's a bit of a
Andrews.
circuit
Yeah.
that they choose to play the courses each year.
For how hard of some of those par 3s are, when they'd end up in a bunker off the tee shot and the crowd would clap them and they would be like, oh, yep, that's actually a good shot because they're enough distance back to hit a shot over that huge lip.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
just proves how hard of a test this course is.
There's so many of those
Complimenting
little-
shots in the bunker.
So many of those little bunkers that just like protect the green. That's what they say. Like the bunkers are, the course is, it's you against the course, and the bunkers are protecting the green. So
From swinging out a roller.
yeah, and then the grass is this fucking high, and oh man, there was some blow ups. Shane Lowry, he was leading.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
He was leading after 2 rounds, and then shot 7 over on day 3 in those conditions. And yeah,
When
he had a meltdown.
I put it on going to bed Saturday night and I looked at the leaderboard and I just went, can guarantee you 50% of these blokes they won't be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like it is such, like you have to play all 4 days to your fucking best.
And differently too.
That's right.
All 4 days. You just had to change
exactly
your game
right.
up, and yeah,
It's a
awesome
true
to
test.
see.
But Schauffele went from being that bloke who was always in the top 10s, not getting the big wins, questions around him, to 2 majors in 2 months.
Good on
That's
him.
huge. Great fucking season.
Adam Scott was in the mix. He was only 4 back going into the last day. Didn't get anything going. Scotty Scheffler world number 1. He was in the mix too. Fucking sprayed them everywhere on the back 9, which is obviously unlike him. But he's got one of those swings, do you reckon, Jace, where it's a bit like Steve Smith when he's batting. When he is on, his eye is that good and he will just make runs for fun. But when he's not on, his technique gets him into trouble all the time.
It's so unorthodox and unusual.
I reckon Scotty Scheffler might be a bit like that. When he's out of form, because his technique is so, like, no one else does it. He just back foot slides every time. Like, it's fucking...
If you get into
how he hits it so well, I will never know. Because it goes against...
Everything you get taught.
Yeah, everything you get taught. Same as Steve Smith when he bats.
That's right. I saw something a while ago and it went, swing your fucking swing, because number 1 and 2 in the world at one point was John Rahm, who's got this shallow baseball swing. And Scotty Scheffler shuffles and his follow through and everything is so unorthodox. And they're the best 2 golfers in the world. But when they are on, they are on. But if you get into one of the typical golf ruts, it is such a difficult swing for him. And you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
When you got someone who just swings
his putting let him down, though, a lot too.
Yeah.
He had, looked like it was about 10 feet and he 3-putted from there.
On 18, he fucking hit one about 150 yards off the tee with his driver. A proper just snap hook into the shit. And
Something you see on the average Sunday morning.
Fucking could have had me out there.
With your 3-wood.
That goes further than your driver can.
I wasn't fucking dissing you, mate.
Nah, he was just having his chance to just drill you into the...
Well, someone would have fucking drilled me and went, oh, grab his fucking A grade. It doesn't even play with the driver.
Well, I hit a driver once and I hit a great shot and his 3-wood went the exact same distance and I went, oh, I hate you guys.
Yeah, but I smoked it. So it's all right. That's it for the golf. When he, like we said, when he's on, he's unstoppable. When he's not, how is he going to correct the issues? Because any coach will go, what do I teach you?
Where do we start?
Exactly.
Where am I going wrong, coach? Well, everything.
Yeah. Right, let's put the tips in.
Yep. What did you get last week in the NRL?
Oh, fucking 4 or something.
Yeah,
I tried to make a bit of ground and just didn't.
Friday night. Go Media Stadium. Is this Mount Dumb?
It is Mount Dumb.
Yeah, I'm going
I'm going to go the Bros.
Yeah, I got 4.
Going the Bros also.
They'll be stinging after losing a close one last week. Tigers are Tigers.
It's hard though. I'm obviously going to go the Wars, but I just want to see the Tigers win.
Yeah, you have had a soft spot for them this year. You tipped them
Tigs
a lot.
And the fucking Wars are shit.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they
it wouldn't
just
surprise
either be
me,
good
eh?
or really shit, and you're in the middle, and I don't like it.
Yeah. How's this for odds? It's fair enough. Para are paying $6 in this game against Melbourne.
Moses.
Yeah. Which
So
is
Para get
holds.
absolutely belted.
I wrote here, Para at Combank, I fucking picked them, and then I went, hold on a minute, Mitch Moses is gone.
I'm not saying $6 is value because I reckon
I
we'll
just
get
like the
pumped,
Combank thing, and
just really unusual seeing them have $6 over their
There's
head.
no way I'm tipping them. Moses gone for the season. Sorry.
How's the confidence in the Bronx after one win and Renault being back? 81% of people are tipping Brisbane.
Look at the Dogs' odds. $3.10.
That's value.
That is value.
I'm confident in the boys to get it done at home, but
yeah, but if you had
Dogs don't deserve
$50,
that.
Yeah.
You had $50.
Dogs all day.
You're fucking taking the Dogs.
$3.10 is fucking...
Dogs do not deserve to be that.
That should be
$2.50 maybe.
I think Bronx should be favourites, but it should be very...
much more closer.
Yeah.
Almost even.
Yeah. Like, I'm tipping the Broncos. I think they win at Suncorp. Renault back. The confidence is back. I think all internally their confidence will be up off the win and that.
sure.
But there's no fucking way that it should be.
I'm just looking at it going, fuck, we did not play that well against the Knights.
No.
And we're playing a Dogs team who's been red hot. It's just got fucking shit written all over it. 3 o'clock at Suncorp, though. I love that.
On a Saturday.
Yeah.
Talk about shit written all over it. You watch me tip the Cowboys here and watch them
do it.
fuck me.
Don't do it. I'm
No,
tipping
I'm doing
Sharks.
it.
I'm
I'm
tipping
tipping
Cronulla.
Fuck me.
Tipping
I don't
the
know.
Cowboys.
Can I tip no one this game?
Each way?
Yeah, big groper each
We
way. Not
need-
for a good reason.
This is
but
a very close game, though.
Yeah.
Like, as in a hard one.
Yeah.
And it shows in the tips. 47% have gone the Cowboys, 53 Sharks, and punting on this one, what's it, $1.73, $2.10, so it's pretty close.
I'm going Cowboys
The,
just because it's in Townsville.
Chad's playing the team that he wishes he played for and lived.
Yep.
Cronulla.
That's
was-
true. Wishes
so-
he was still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tipping the
Freaking
Sharks.
crafties.
Yeah. Tricky.
He's English now.
Freaking crafties.
He would love a stone and wood, wouldn't he?
Fuck
Some
yeah.
IPA, hazy, fruity, bubbly fucking shit.
Yeah.
Then after that, Roosters versus Manly at Allianz. The
Fucking good
Day
game.
cold
Roosters
man.
get a smack on the bum from Trent and say, now get the fuck out there and pound these
Yeah.
losers.
Dude, someone made a good point to me the other day. Roosters are a completely different team without Joey Manu. And that is like a bit concerning for next year, that if you rely on him a lot and he's gone.
Won't he be back?
Isn't he just going for one, like,
I heard he'll be back
season?
like a few rounds in.
Maybe he's got some debts to pay.
Surely that is literally just money going, oh, well, go
They've
and
let
just
him-
fuck around, play some union and come back mid-season.
I think so. That's fucking odd to have him
It'd be
back.
very
too.
rugby league of him to do that.
He can come up to the Bronx. We'll take him.
Oh, imagine that.
Um,
I'm going to go Roosters.
what do we got here?
Yeah, I'm
When
going
is
Roosters.
he back?
I'm not too sure, mate.
Satili Tupanua playing centre. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how a team that has Spencer Leniu, Brandon Smith, Lindsay Collins, Angus Crichton, Victor Radley, and Connor Watson as a pack doesn't win this game.
I thought you were going to say how they fit in the salary cap and be like, I haven't understood for the last 15 years how they
That
do.
too, but like if we had aligned the teams up last week as well against the Storm, you just go, fuck, Chooks are going to hammer them.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck's
That's
sake.
why I tipped him.
Anyway, I'll
go
give
on
him another
Chooks?
chance. Yep. Different if it was at Brookie, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. Well, but it's Saturday night if it was at Brookie.
Saturday night.
If you put this fixture,
Manly don't like Saturday night.
Sunday Arve at Brookie, Manly won it already.
Yeah,
earlier in
they
the
already
year.
have one.
Brookie won. Right, and then Sunday Arve, this is rugby league fixture right here. 2:00 at Wynn
Fuck
Stadium. Dogs versus Penrith.
I
Cleary
wanted-
back. Origin players back.
Can we pick the Dragons at Win? They're playing at Win.
They do win at
They
Win.
win at Win. They've already won against Penrith this year.
Yeah, man, go for it, for sure.
They've beaten them. Remember,
Right.
you said because you were like, oh, my dad's team's fucking beating me.
Yeah.
If
Look, I'm going
Cleary, if
Penrith.
they weren't full strength, I would probably tip the Dogs. I'd ride with you.
Because
but
would Luai and
I
that be
can't.
back now this week?
Surely.
Like everyone.
Hang
They're
on.
coming off their big alcohol-free
Yeah.
bender after Origin.
on
Yeah.
Caxton.
Sniffing each other's asses.
Good night. yeah, Luai's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think they win. They're just a bit too good.
Let me hear ya.
And then Sunday Arve at Suncorp, big fucking Southeast Queensland clash.
Oh,
Finns versus the Titans.
the rivalry
It's a huge
game.
rivalry, man. It's massive.
Yeah, I'm going the Finns.
Fins
as
up.
well.
Fins up.
Yep.
They win.
Finish off the round. Milk versus Bunnies. Ooh, and they've
Latrell,
got
is Latrell still out?
Canberra as a favourite.
If Latrell's
Yeah,
in,
well,
I'm going.
Fogarty's back.
Have we found out if Latrell is out for a month or if he's getting surgery and
That's
he's
what
out
I'm
for the
trying to
year?
He's not playing.
No, I knew he was asking if he's playing this week. I'm talking about
Yeah,
rest of the
how long
year,
he's out
like
for.
how long he's out for.
No news there, but
I'm just going Raiders.
he's not playing.
Oi! Did you
Oh!
see old mate pulling a cone?
He's having a
That
candy.
is a candy.
It wasn't a candy. That's
Yeah.
even better. It was a candy. How good's Australia? That's fucking unreal.
That's
the
so good,
Viking
man.
clap, and he's just pulling a hottie.
Was it? I think it was a
Fucking-
candy. I hope I haven't just fucking.
I don't know
lied
if
there,
it
but
was legitimate or if he was just taking the piss.
Fuck
but
off. That was legit.
Surely.
If it wasn't legitimate, he was pulling grass or something
Yeah,
because
man.
that was getting sucked through. I was like, yeah.
That was
That's
fucking unreal.
They got
great.
different
Just a
rules
bloke
down there.
enjoying his
Yeah, you're allowed
Friday
to have
night.
a couple of plants, I think.
Yeah.
Couple of plants.
He was taking the piss.
Personal, yeah.
Hey?
He was taking the piss.
I thought I saw something about him
What do you
taking
mean
the piss.
taking the piss?
Surely
Like,
not.
he was
you,
just, he was
Quinn.
just like imitating it.
Oh, was it?
Because he was on the big screen.
I was gonna
I'd probably
say.
say that too.
What a dumb
Oh,
fuck.
no, that was just fucking, yeah, no.
Just fun and games,
Wasn't
man.
anything in that cone that was getting lit.
There wasn't
and
anything
stuff.
in that big gummy bear.
Latrell Mitchell, round 23.
Right, so he's obviously not getting surgery then.
I'm going Canberra.
Yeah, I'm going to go the milk.
I'm going the Rabbits.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah?
it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a any.
Yeah. Viking
Not
clap.
confident.
Fuck this app's
Viking
good.
cone.
Why do you
Surely
struggle
that
with
starts
it so much?
happening.
Oh,
Surely that
sorry,
starts
man, it's
happening
my
a bit
fault.
now.
The
Like,
Viking cone.
yeah, like people get behind the horn with their fake billies. Right. 8 out of 9. I'm on fire, boys.
How good's that?
I'm on fire.
What are you
In
on?
the-
Have you hit
in
the 100?
In the apple. I doubt it. Hang on. No, 95.
Coming up on me, though. I'm only 6 in front of you.
110 I'm on.
Only nearly a whole round of tips. That's
Oh, I'm doing pretty
He's on
solid.
110.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
But how's this? Third place is 113
Take a
points.
risk, Jace.
Oh, my bad, man.
Fucking hell. That's
It's
boring
not a
tipping.
matter of taking risks.
Boring
I've taken
tipping, man.
risks.
It is.
That's
You're a
why I'm
boring
up
tipper.
there, because I've been taking risks.
So boring.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's not one of the fucking closest seasons of all
how
time.
the fuck is this first game so lopsided
Carlton.
in the betting and also in the
Carlton.
tipping?
Because it's Melbourne. I
Yeah,
think.
but look how big the game is. You got Port
Big.
1 win behind Carlton, who's on second. This is a massive game. Surely it's not going to be a blowout.
I reckon it'll be a close one
In
for
saying
sure. But
that,
I'm
I'm
going to tip
obviously
Carlton.
tipping Carlton, but
Pedro will be at this one too.
you know, Port will win this because that's what they do. They win when they shouldn't, and they lose when
look,
they
Carlton
fucking...
were not convincing in that win over
North.
and they had 2 losses in a row. Prior.
Boys, we've come full circle here.
Yeah, this is.
Is there another fucking song singing on the line? Because this
Yeah, I'll
is
do
where
it,
it
absolutely.
started.
Yeah.
If we
and
lose-
I'm tipping them too. Because I'm getting pounded.
This is where it all started.
It'd be way better if we sipped it and watched Jace sing.
Yeah.
How much of it
I'll,
does he have to sing?
The whole thing doesn't go for long.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that.
Just remember,
if we lose this, I deserve to sit here.
just
and
remember,
fucking
we've
sing
got Hawthorn. We've got to play him again too, so it'll be
ya?
on the line again for me. I don't know about the Crows.
This has
but
to be a continuing tradition until North play finals footy or become good.
finals.
Well, who
What if
knows?
they're
cunt?
good 1 year?
That's what I mean. What if in 5 years' time they're fucking contending for flags?
Yeah.
We'll be singing it
So,
every fucking
song
time.
on the line.
Song on the line.
Singing of North song.
Yeah, I'm a man of my word.
145. Oh, it's in Tassie too.
Yeah, it's at Hobart. I don't get
Come
why
on.
they play there. Like, I understand
good.
Hawks,
Oh, I love your fucking work.
The
mate.
litter box will
Love
be
your
but
full
I've never
in the
turned down a
sheds.
bet on this show, and I won't start doing it now.
Right. I'm going against the fucking Lions here.
Yeah, same. At people's
I'm
first.
tipping the home advantage.
Suns.
Last week, I went.
Shines bright at home.
They're gonna break the fucking away streak. They're gonna do it. No.
No.
They're not gonna let the home streak slip either. So I'm tipping the coast.
Lions
with
are
you.
playing way too good at the
I'm with you
moment,
'cause
man.
it's
I've
fun.
got to go on them.
Yeah,
boring.
but what about? Yeah, I suppose Gold Coast did beat Collingwood.
Makes a lot of
and we were
sense.
like, oh, they beat Collingwood at home, but Collingwood
Yeah.
suck.
And then they fucking lost to North on the road.
True.
So,
But they'll beat the Lions.
will they?
It's a good little fucking.
It'd be a good humbling for the Lions if they did lose.
It'll be perfect timing
Yeah.
for the Lions.
100%.
Right.
Oh, this one. Fuck.
I'm going to Saints here too.
St Kilda versus Essendon. Yeah, you wouldn't
Saints.
be too far off the mark.
I'm going Saints because I need Essendon to lose for one, for Hawthorn's
Hawks'
sake.
sake, yeah.
And like fucking, what are you going to
Yeah,
get?
I'm going
Essendon
for
will win
Saints
by
too.
10 goals now, but how can you tip them? I just don't know how to tip them. So I'm tipping the Saints.
I'll take the Dons because St Kilda won last week,
The
so they
Plains.
need to lose. And then Essendon lost last week, so they need to win.
Copy.
There's not much logic to tipping in the AFL this year.
Nah.
Hence why I'm probably doing all right.
Look at this. Odds, $1.90 a piece.
Wow.
I would have thought GWS would be favourites, but
The
it is
tip-
at the G.
Yeah, the
I'm
tippers
going
are
W.
saying GWS. Look, I think if D's lose this, put a line through them. A lot of
Yeah.
people have already put a line through them. You can't because they're one fucking win off.
I'm going GW.
GW are playing good footy. And
Copy.
I don't think MCG is going to be too much of a worry for them at the moment.
The Western Derby, boys, on Saturday
Yeah, not the
nights.
derby, the derby.
The Derby. I copped a flogging for calling it the Derby once on this show, so we'll be calling it the Derby because that's what it's called.
Derby.
Have you seen the
Wow.
$1.12 odds in a Derby before?
No.
Ever.
Have you seen $6.25?
$6.25. It's not
Look.
long for either side.
No, it actually is the opposite.
Very
It's the
short.
shortest possible for both.
I've got to tip Freo because
Yeah,
it is.
same.
It's their home game, even though it's same stadium.
They'll
but
get more fans,
Majority fans will be.
They'll be
Freo.
the members thing, right?
Yeah. So
It's good how they do that.
Yeah.
I think, to
Yeah.
allow the home ground advantage still.
I've got to
Yeah,
tip
gotta
them.
go.
Freo are going well. They're in
Dockers
Yeah,
fifth.
me too.
We'll go.
We'll go on the Dockers. Ooh.
I'm making ground here, boys.
Sunday half. Collingwood
Fuck
versus
the
Richmond.
Pies. Richmond are going to beat them.
I would fucking love to see Richmond.
That's
I think
why
I've
we're
got to go
tipping.
the
These
Dogs,
cunts
guys.
off.
I'm going fucking
of
the
making
Tigers.
ground and a couple others.
Collingwood will win by like 5 points. So I'm
Righto.
going to tip them. But I would happily forfeit this tip if it meant that Richmond put the official line through Collingwood.
Yep. The line is through, according to my tipping.
Yeah, it is.
Go the Tigs.
This next game at the SCG is a must-win for Sydney.
Making ground.
But it's also a must-win for Dogs.
Hot dogs.
Cold Swans, hot dogs.
Tip them.
No. It's time for the Dogs to go cold again. They've had 2 big wins. They can't just fucking make their way through this period of top 8 teams and beat them
That
all.
is true.
They're due.
It's true,
To
but I'm
lose.
tipping them.
Oh, wait, is it?
Mate.
Can this get any closer? Look at it. It's $1.90 a piece. And the tippers are even like 52% shits and pisses and 48% crows.
See, now this is one where if we were going to have a bet,
Yeah.
I'd almost give you a start.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck.
I'd almost give you a start.
The odds are dead.
This cunt.
Because we are just going red hot.
Yeah, but we're at the net.
Yeah.
And 3 weeks ago, you go, mate,
yeah, but
you got to give us a start.
because of the line. There's no line here.
No, that's what are you thinking, Bruss? Like,
Look.
honest thoughts on the game and how they're going.
Well-
Obviously, you'd be going for the Poos and Wees. I'm going for the Crows.
I'd appreciate it if Adelaide hadn't found a bit of form recently.
With a very impressive win.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to go Hawks. I think they've got more to play for at the moment. They're building a good culture, young blokes, exciting footy. I think they'll win.
This is one of those
in
games
a
where-
gritty game.
There'll be 50,000 there. You know,
Screaming.
like fucking, it's
Squawking.
such a hard place to go. When you're playing the Crows, I don't think it's as hard when you play Port because they're not as passionate.
Whoa, that's a big statement.
Well, they don't fucking turn up, mate. They don't even fill the cunt half the time.
when Port are playing good footy, they fucking do.
I don't know. There's always been a thing. Ask our mate Leaky. Fucking in the Instagram bloody
If
DMs.
you said that to your
hole.
mate Kingy, he would go, are you fucking
he'd
kidding
probably
me?
fucking agree.
You reckon?
Oh, he wouldn't be happy about it. But ask Leaky. He's a Crows man, so of course he's going to shit on Port. But
exactly.
no, I think it's a known thing that they don't fucking, fill the stadium when they probably should, whereas the Crows will. So anyway, Hawks are going to fly there. We're the bigger bird. We're going to fucking pick yous up and just tear you to shreds. So,
Yeah. They're the Crows are the domesticated bin pickers.
Yeah.
And you just come soaring down, cleaning up.
we're
the
like
creatures.
fucking the apex of birds, surely.
Oh, yeah, that's fair to say.
The
yeah.
apex predator.
If you want to take the mascot win, you can have it.
Yeah, but we're the
'Cause I'll go
grub
for a
cunts.
fucking
like
cat,
we get
man.
shit done. We're smarter than you.
They are pretty
We're
smart.
fucking clever.
They have to be, though.
I definitely
they're
don't
in
go
the
for
slums.
Geelong because of our
Yeah.
mascot. I didn't go, fuck yeah,
We're-
cats are awesome.
We're fuckwits and we're less desirable, but we get shit done, Crows.
Yeah.
In multiple ways.
Yeah. And you're at
Grubby
home.
little cunts.
You got a
You've
pretty
got all
cool,
your nests there.
Yeah, that's right. We've got all of our flock, our murderers there.
Yeah, you probably have the coolest grouping name out of any species.
Yeah, and do you want to hear what it
Murder.
sounds like? That's what it sounds
I
like.
actually forgot.
That's literally
what
the
that
murder.
sounded like. Sorry.
No, we'll just. And this is what happens when we make a rattle,
Oh.
which I've never personally heard.
What are those other two?
This is a core.
Oh.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, this is when we are angry.
Ah.
I have
angry.
pissed off a few crows in my time, and I've heard that noise.
Anyway,
I hit one of them, actually.
That's it.
4:10 on Sunday Ave. Should be a cracking game. This is one of those next three where if Hawthorn can jag two of them, very confident. So big game.
Big.
Large.
Huge game. Good round of AFL. We could be.
It's going to be good rounds of AFL until
We
season
could
finishes.
have, like, obviously one of us will be cheering next week, unless it's a fucking draw, which would be absolutely hilarious. But
Nah.
one of us will be cheering, and we also could have a fucking
song.
song.
A song.
So,
Wow. And guess who?
It's a
You
big
and I
week in
play
the
each other
AFL.
next week as well.
Oh,
Do it.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Again, this
That'll
happened
be, at
last
least
time.
that'll be easy for us, where this week will be sort of.
That kid in you too, I
Yeah,
bet.
Akkad in
Yeah.
Yes. Hasn't been a fortress.
Yeah, well,
this year.
there's no fucking litter boxes at the net. Oh, it's at
Get him to
Cardinia.
fucking,
right,
get
built
him
in.
to give you a start.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. Built in,
no.
they'll have built-in litter boxes at Cardinia.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they
can
do. I actually
shit in
shat in one when I was there the other week.
You probably did.
Walked in the litter
Oh,
box.
yeah, a few big injuries over the weekend as well.
Yep.
Main one, in my opinion, was Tom de Koning. He fractured his foot, collapsed his lung last game, and now
Jesus.
he's ruled
How
out
do those two
until
work
the
in together?
finals. I don't know how. I think he fractured his foot early and then collapsed his lung later in the game. Could be vice versa.
I thought it was a one injury. I'm thinking this can't get folded in half.
He's been bent over backwards. So that's huge. Tom Papley out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh,
as
no.
Well. Yeah, Swans are fucked. And who's the Fremantle captain? Long hair, he's got the beard.
Nate Fife.
No, not Fife.
Is he wouldn't be captain anymore.
Nah, I can't remember his name. But
I know who you're talking about.
it's on the tip of me fucking tongue.
The tip of ya. Hang on, I'll get it for you.
Keep
Keep going.
Captain is out. Those were the 3 big ones that I saw over the weekend.
It's not good to lose the skipper, eh? There is a Fremantle supporter sitting in his car screaming the captain's name at us right now.
Sorry that we've had a
Hang
mind
on.
blank, mate.
Hang on.
Not allowed to happen.
I'm not going to be getting there. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Give me a second.
I'm working through the names. I'm working through them.
Alex Pearce.
There we are.
Alex fucking. It was
There it
Alex
is.
something.
I was just there too.
Yeah.
Sub injured. Hence why
Yeah,
he's
so
out.
that's a big loss. He skips out, but at least they've got a fairly easy fixture this weekend.
Well,
I'd say.
fuck, you've just jinxed them there. West Coast.
Oh,
will
no,
win
fucking. That'd be terrible for the top
Right.
8 if Freo lost.
There is probably a fucking shoe in here for who will be receiving this week's squeeze. But before we get there, let's just have a little chirp about the standard squeeze.
Let's chirp.
They've
Yes.
fucking been with us from the start. You know the drill. They were over it, taking bottles, pouring shots. So all you got to do when you buy one of these is squeeze your nip into the top of your standard squeeze bottle. Buy whatever one you want. They got every combination you can think of, I think. You can buy your litre bottles or your 700 mils, and then the chamber on top, you've got a 1-shot, 2-shot. I think the 100 mil, what's that, 3.5 shots into a chamber?
Fair few.
They got all the gear, and they have an idea. So jump on the standardsqueeze.com, use the code Reggie15. You'll get 15% discount when you use that code at checkout. Go and get around Ash and the team down there. They support us every week, and we love supporting them.
That's right. It shows them that code. Not only does it get you a discount, it shows them that our community is sorting them out and helping them out, which is why they help us out. It's all a big fucking family here, and that's why we're able to do what we do because of people like Ash and
Fucking
the team at
oath.
Standard Squeeze.
Been there from day dot.
Yeah, we love them. And they're just a fucking, like, I have no issues. You feel like sometimes when we say this ad, you might sound a bit repetitive to you out there in the car as you're listening, but I have no issue saying it every week because I know how good the product is.
That's
Fucking
right.
oath.
You're
You
not
know,
forcing something into these people. We genuinely love the product ourselves.
We don't have
Go to my
many-
house at any given time to the bar, and there's a fucking half a dozen of them scattered around
Yeah.
with different sorts of piss in it because it's fucking prime, it's easy, and it works.
We've only really ever had sponsors on the show that we're fully behind, you know? Like,
Yeah,
we
that's
haven't we've never ever jammed something at you that we didn't really,
Well, you
really
lose,
love.
you
So
lose credibility when you
That's
start doing
right.
that.
So we love this thing, and we know you will too. For everyone who hasn't got one yet, go and get yourselves one. You will love it as much as us. I liked early doors.
Yeah.
Was it Friday night footy? I thought Harris Tavita was an absolute shoo-in
Oh.
for fucking missing that. But I think a full
Bobby King Green. I think
I
getting
think
called,
a full legal name change.
changing your own name to King legally and expecting everyone else to now call you King. You are a fucking squeeze, and I can't wait for the press conference of Paddy Pimblett just giving him some curry because that's how I first saw it. He put up a thing of his head on like an old Warriors, like, you know, the
Yeah.
old knight, and just said, oh, about slaying a king or something. I went, oh, no. And looked at it and went, oh, this will be an entertaining press conference.
Does he? Because his fighter name was King. Like that.
Yeah,
was
Bobby King Green.
So now
That-
is he King Green or is he just King Green? Like
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, King Green.
King.
Like, it'll be interesting to see if it gets announced
What's
as
Joe
King
Rogan
Green.
going to call him?
Well,
Is he going to call him King?
surely this is a topic. But anyway, like I said, it really reeks of he wanted to call his kid Bobby as well.
Bobby
because he
Jr..
was that good that his kid
Oh, yeah.
was called Bobby. But didn't have a kid, so now he's like, how can I be even deadlier?
Like-
so when I am just the king.
Bloke
So-
would suck himself off if he could.
could.
Yeah.
That's right.
If he
just hooves his
could
own
remove a
farts.
rib and
like
suck.
where we would wind the window down and say, yucky, get that out of here, he would just go, lock.
He's moving his nose straight downstairs and just inhaling it all for
he's
himself.
like wafting it up, like cupcaking himself.
Wow.
It's not like if he was a fucking champion and one of the best fighters ever, you'd
Yeah.
go, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Nah,
But,
I would not.
Like, I
Even
think Conor
then.
McGregor called his kid Conor, and I'm like, you know what? He's done some pretty crazy shit. Even I couldn't see myself calling my kid my own name, no matter what I did. But I could see that level of person going, oh, well, you're pretty.
Well, there's a
fucking
lot
deadly.
of thought that goes into it. Like, fucking, what should we call him?
But different story, I think.
Conor Jr.
push that to the missus, though?
But if someone started it about 3 generations ago, for some reason, they love their farts. But then you were the third one in, and
you
it
sorta
just-
had to.
and you were sort of like, well, I'm not going to be
You've
the
gotta
grub that
continue,
breaks it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fair enough then. But if you started off, why are you so good, cunt? Could you not think of any other name? But anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't.
So, yeah, shout out to the king.
Yeah,
he gets
King
the
Green.
squeeze.
Yeah, King Squeeze.
King of the green.
Oh, we were talking about it a little bit off air, but reminded me of a basketballer, Ron Artest, changed his name to Meta World Peace.
Oh,
Legally.
yeah. After Malice at the Palace.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
big
yeah.
brawl
That
against
was fucking
Indiana,
unreal,
I think
eh?
it was. He had to do something to change his image. So he went, I'm going to change my name to Heaps World Peace.
That is what it means. Heaps.
Wow. That's,
In the dictionary it says that.
so anyway, I think
He played
gets it.
basketball with World Peace on the back of his singlet because that was his last name.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Fuck off, you haven't got a last name.
What's it, Smith? No.
What about
another-
what hats we got on our
Well,
heads,
mate,
mate?
the captain, CTC captain of the week. I'm leaving me Newey on this week. The
Yeah.
stonker can fucking stay down there and give me a headache. But the CTC captain of the week, if you want the stonker or you want any other hat that they got, head to thecountrycompanies.com for one of the Knucklers designs. There's plenty there for you. There's fucking some unreal stuff there. So go check it out. And if you want to design your own, countrytruckercaps.com is where you go. So go and support Knuckles. He's supported us from the start as well. And like these caps, mate, it's always good quality to put on your fucking domes. Boys, who are we thinking for the CTC cap? Turn of the
I
week.
have a great nominee in mind, and I saw it, and I didn't even think twice. I went, this is the definition of captain of the week.
Copy. Well,
Olympics coming up in Paris, starting end of this week, is it, Grove?
Friday, I believe.
Friday.
yeah, we didn't really cover that, but that's all right.
That's all right. We'll cover it whenever.
We'll get
our
into our
cunt
Olympic
is.
work.
We will. It's a huge event. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing for some people. Mm-hmm. An Australian field hockey player, Matthew Dawson.
Also, yeah.
Oh, Dorso. So he's broken his finger. I think it was his ring finger recently. And doubts of him playing. Probably not going to go to the Olympics, mate. He fucking amputates his finger just so he can go to the Olympics and play.
Nice.
But he's got to hold a stick. What's different about fucking?
I thought
That's unreal. I fucking love his work, but
Yeah.
what's the difference between playing with a
lot
broken
more
cunt or-
pain.
Maybe. Well, the other thing is too. Remember, Angus Crichton did that because when you break your finger, sometimes the joint's all fucked and it sticks out like that, so it gets in the way.
Yeah.
And like when you cut it off at that knuckle, at least it can just blend in with your other
Yeah.
fingers and doesn't get this fucking.
He clearly doesn't need it, but to
Yeah.
sacrifice and go, fuck it, I will chop my finger off
So
to
I can
potentially
go.
get a gold.
Well done.
And say
Fucking
that I've been in
oath.
the Olympics. I think that is captain effort for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Didn't want to let his
100%.
boys down. Sorry, boys, I can't play because of my broken finger. He's gone, fuck it, get rid of the cunt.
That is captain worthy.
That is.
I hope he fucking plays really well and we win because we're always a good sniff in the hockey.
That's right. Surely
as
if
us
we
in
win
India.
gold,
Do you reckon
he
if
just
we get
stands up.
knocked out early, he's sitting there going,
Oh, surely not, because he's still got to be a part of the Olympics.
"What
Yeah.
if you put it in the freezer?" Yeah. Anyway.
We
Just sew the cunt back on.
just quickly before we move it away. Well, we end the show. Touching on the Olympics very briefly. Do you know how hard it would be for an athlete, like hockey player, bit different, team sport, bit different, but an athlete that's in an individual sport, like any sort of running, swimming, cycling, sprinting, all that, you've got a 4-year block, right, between Olympics. It's like fucking when you're in a preparation, like you're a horse in a preparation. Your trainer is trying to get you to peak at the big day.
Poor
if
cunts.
you have one little thing like go wrong over the probably a year out, I reckon. A year out, if you go, right, I'm going to go to this event, and I'm going to peak at the Olympics, you got to wait 4 more fucking years, man.
Yeah, they get stitched up.
Like,
there's world championships in between that, but nothing compares to the Olympics.
Who watches them? What are you doing this weekend? Just watching the world champs field
of
man?
athletics.
Yeah, exactly. No one watches that.
But you've done all this
I'd rather
training
watch racing.
to peak. Oh, that's a big call. To peak at the Olympics,
no, I
and
wouldn't.
you get one little thing go wrong, like break your finger.
Yeah. and you're
Amputate
gone.
that cunt.
Fuck. Yeah. No, you're
Fucking
right.
good on him, man.
Like, I hope all our Aussie
It's even-
athletes are peaking.
But that's pretty much like a lot of the sports, like kayaking.
Exactly.
When the fuck do you see the kayakers
If you're not
getting into
peaking
their work?
at the Olympics, you're fucking depressed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully they're all peaking.
Fuck yeah. I reckon there's a few that are going to peak in the we love the swimming.
I think what we can do, though, is have a good look over this next week, see if there's any sort of, any good stories out of the Aussie team and who we can really get behind.
Well,
or
obviously we've got
underdogs.
one, Shane Rose. He's made the team, boys.
Oh,
Has he?
has he officially?
He's made the fucking team.
On your Rosie.
I think I saw a young fella from here, Peyton Craig.
Yeah,
I think he's going
runner.
in the 800 metres, I believe.
True.
Did see he made it.
Yeah,
And
Ronnie Craig's young fella.
Is it? I was going to ask that.
I'm pretty sure it is.
There was a
He obviously
BMX.
hasn't fucking hooked into the family pies too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, no.
There's a BMX rider too, a female from CQ
Natalie-
area. Natalie someone.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Starts
we'll
with
have
a D.
we'll do our research a bit more and we'll bring,
Yeah.
some bit more
The
home.
swimming might be sort of halfway over by the time we get to next week's episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won a few gold medals. Ariane Titmus is a massive shout. Fucking Molly O'Callaghan.
We'll get into the Olympic chat next week.
Yeah.
Dive right into it.
Good luck to everyone. Who's our flag bearer? Anyone know?
No
But
idea.
whoever
No
it
idea,
is,
mate.
congratulations, because that's a pretty big honour.
Yeah.
To carry the flag at the fucking
Yeah,
opening
don't drop
ceremony.
it.
Please don't drop it or do something. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Another
stuff.
massive weekend ahead. Thanks everyone for tuning in. See you Friday morning for the Punch Show. All the best.
Fucking oath.